Yo, what is up, guys? What is up? Hope you guys are well. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another edition of our watch along. This time around, we have 5 matches to cover. Man. 5 matches. Yes. And of course, we'll be here for all the reactions of all the matches as another scores as they stream in. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have had a wonderful Sunday. It's quite hot outside wherever I am. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, man. At least you managed to catch up with family, friends, whatever it is you do on a Sunday. For those that do go to church, hope you had a wonderful time in service. But now that we are done with all that, we can, of course, join in for this watch along. Yes, like I said, you have 5 matches to cover today. And of course, 4 of them are happening at the same time. So that is the game between Arsenal, Palace, Aston Villa, Man City, Wolves versus Burnley, and of course, Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. And we will be here to cover all those games. And of course, the later kickoff, the big one in Spain. The big one. It is the big one, guys. It's the biggest game in Spain. It's El Clasico, which will be kicking off at around 18:15. That is Kenyan time. That is 6:15 Kenyan time. But anyway, yeah, hope you guys do catch all those games. Of course, we're going to keep you updated on everything that happens in those games. And as always, we're going to be here for every kind of reaction, every kind of banter that you guys might want to get yourselves into. And of course, make sure that you also drop your predictions in the chat. Whom do you think is going to carry the day today? I've already said Arsenal are champions in waiting, because Liverpool have just been faltering all over the place. In fact, if Arsenal do win today, they go 7 points clear of Liverpool. And 4 game weeks ago, they were actually 3 points behind. Right now, they have actually turned the tables because Liverpool are in serious poor form, man. And of course, it is now a crisis. It is officially now a crisis. So let me just show you guys the lineups for the games that we'll be covering. Of course, we're going to discuss that and much more during the watch along. So for the games, let's start with Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Games in the Premier League. So give me a second. Let me show you the lineups of the games that will be taking place today. So Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, and of course, man like Eze is going to be playing rather against his former club. So we just display the starting lineup so that we are all on the same page. Yeah, so that is the team for Arsenal. Have David Raya in goal, Julian Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Zubamendi, Saka, Eze, Trossard, and of course Gyökeres. And of course, Crystal Palace, you have Henderson in goal, Richards, Lecroix, Gay, Mitchell, Kamada, Watson, Munoz, Sa, Pino, and Mateta. For the subs bench, you're going to have Mosquera, Ben White, Hincap, Gabriel, Kepa, Noga, Dwaneri, Merino, and Skelly. And of course, Jefferson Lama and Ketia, Uche, Klein, Hughes, Camvot, Sosa, Benitez, and Deveni. So that is the game. So let us look at the other matches that are going to be taking place. Not for us. Let's look at Premier League. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. So the next game, Aston Villa, Man City. These are the lineups. For Aston Villa, we have Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Torres, Dinya, Onana, Kamara, Magin, Rogers, Buendia, and Watkins. And then for City, you have Donnarumma, Vardiol, Stones, Diaz, Nunes, Reinders, Oscar Bob, Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, Savio, and of course, Erling Haaland up top. Yeah, for now, Bournemouth versus Forest. This is the lineup. For both teams, you have Petrovic in goal, Jimenez, this was the name of this guy, Milosevic, Senesi, Trafford, Tyler Adams, Alex Scott, Marcus Tavernier, Justin Kluivert, Antoine Semenyo, and of course, Krupi. So, no Evan Nilsson for Bournemouth today. And for Nottingham Forest, you have Sells in goal, Savona, Milenkovic, Murillo, Williams, Louise, Douglas Louise, Elliot Anderson, Ndoye, Gibbs White, Hudson Adoy, and of course, Igo Jesus. So that means today that there's somebody who's missing out for. But actually, yeah. Forest did fire their coach, Ange Postecoglou. He was let go by Forest by the owner Marinanki. So they brought in a new owner, or a new manager, that is Sean Dyche, the former Everton and Burnley manager. For Wolves, you have Sam Johnson, Bueno, Craigie, Bueno and Hover, Munetsi, Andre, Bellegrad, Gomez, Stan Larson, and Arias. For Burnley, we have Dubravka, Kyle Walker, Tuanzebe, Esteve, Hartman, Cullen, Lewis, Larsen, Ogochoku, Anthony, and Fleming. So this is actually a relegation 6-pointer. Wolves versus Burnley is actually a relegation 6-pointer. It is a relegation 6-pointer. So we will be here to cover at least all those games. The Barca game is going to be starting later on. So we're going to get to it as soon as it starts. And of course, we're going to bring you all the goals and as they flying across this super Sunday evening. Yes, games are about to kick off. Yes, our scoreboards are ready. They are ready. And as always, guys, do drop your predictions in the chat. Let us know whom you think is going to carry the day. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you're actually in favor of City winning or Arsenal dropping points or City dropping points, whichever way you prefer, man, just drop your predictions in the chat. Of course, our featured game is Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. And if I'm to make a prediction, I think Arsenal, they're going to just steamroll over Crystal Palace. Honestly, don't expect Crystal Palace to give Arsenal a problem in this game because Arsenal, they have been in fine form, especially buoyed by their 4-0 thrashing of Atletico Madrid. In the week, in midweek during the Champions League game. So Arsenal, of course, will be raring to go. They hope that they are going to keep improving their form from time to time. So games are about to kick off, guys. Games are about to kick off. As always, we're gonna update you on all the games and all the goals as they fly in. Yes. So the Arsenal game is already underway. Arsenal game is already underway. Arsenal have kicked us off. Of course, they already go on the attack. So Arsenal game is already underway. So so Crystal Palace in their change kits of golden jerseys and t-shirts rather and golden shorts, which is clearly their away kit. And of course, Arsenal in their traditional kits of red and white. Red and white. The other games also kicked off. Yep. The other games have also kicked off. So we are officially off. We are officially off. All games have officially kicked off. So do not worry, guys. Do not worry. Give me a second. Let me just finish a few things. Yep. So all games have now kicked off. We're gonna be, of course, jumping from game to game, just getting to see what is happening in each game. At least now, officially, all the games have been kicked off. So Arsenal on the far end. This is Zubamendi. Zubamendi. This is Gabriel into Saliba. Saliba. Yeah, forced back. Yeah. So let's see. Arsenal only managed one goal against Fulham, so let's see how it goes against Palace. Well, Fulham was actually a tough game for them, because they relied on a set piece to get the win in that game. So let's see whether they're gonna be reliant on another set piece again. Is Mateta almost through to almost played it through to Sa. but the ball was intercepted by Saliba. He's now Aston on the attack. This is Trossard, well defended by Lacroix. Well defended by Lacroix. So remember guys, as always, do smash a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And of course make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. For any new subscribers in the chat, make sure you also like the video and subscribe to the channel. We honestly appreciate your support, and as always, make sure you also like, subscribe to the channel and like the video. For any returning subscriber, make sure you like the video and support the content. Is they unable to get it through? Is now picked up by Pino, Jeremy Pino. Eze's replacement at Palace. This is Sa, intercepted by Calafiori. Yeah, Arsenal. Yes, so at least we are in sync. We are in sync with all the games that are taking place. So that we are in sync with all the games that are happening at the present time. So don't worry guys, I'll also update you on the Barca game. I'll also tell you on where any score that that actually comes, or any scores that are of that game. Because that game will be kicking off in right about an hour's time. Yeah, so guys, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that it's their first time on this community, Vinskey Valor, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and of course turn on the notification bell so that we keep you appraised on any content that you put out there. For those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. Much obliged, man. Never ever think that we take your support for granted. Never ever think that way. And of course, as always, if you are free to do so, you can also just let us know where it is you're watching from. What's your prediction of the games? And of course, which team do you support, man? This is Mateta, forced back by Saliba. This is Pino into the box. Oh, went wide. That's gonna be a goal kick. It's gonna be a goal kick to the Arsenal. Yeah, so let's have a sneak peek at the other games, man. Let's see. Man City game. Let's see what's going on in that game. Man City versus Aston Villa. That's actually a big game, guys. That's actually a big game. That is two of last season's top six. So that's another mouth-watering clash. So we're just gonna keep, like I said, being jumping from game to game, side to side, just to getting to see what is going on in the other games. Also, guys, please remember that we don't do fake scores in the chat. So, no fake scores in the chat. No fake scores in the chat, please. So, if you're following any game, you want to update us early, you are free to do that, but please, no fake scores. No need to tell us that Man City have already scored and they haven't. So, the man like Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob. So, anyway, City game seems to be a bit quiet. Those are Arsenal's biggest challengers to the league right now. So let us have a sneak peek at the Bournemouth Nottingham Forest game. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Bournemouth have the chance to move back into the top four. The victory today against Forest. Bournemouth did win their game today. They go back into the top four. Of course, Nottingham Forest, if they lose, they remain in the bottom three. Because this is actually Sean Dyche's official first game for Bournemouth. So this is actually his first game for, Nottingham Forest, for Forest. This is actually his first official game. So, in at least all games are, yeah, they seem to be, all teams seem to be just feeling themselves into the game, man, because there isn't much happening. Yeah, I just hope it's not gonna be a dull Sunday, eh? Dull Sunday of Premier League watch alongs. And yeah, at least for the relegation 6 pointer, let's see also what's happening in the Wolves versus Burnley game. The playing surface at Wolves looks so nice, man. Molyneux, that is the playing surface at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Looks so nice, man. Looks so nice, man. Anyway, guys, do drop your predictions in the chat. I don't know whether you guys are favoring the underdogs today or the favorites, but make sure you drop your predictions in the chat. Do let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day. Of course, you're also gonna get a poll going later on for the Barca Real Madrid game. Whom are you siding with? Do you think is gonna carry the day in that El Clasico? Anyway, let's go back to now our featured game, Arsenal Palace. But no, it's still early days, man. It's still early days. Here we have maybe another 70 to 80 minutes to go, man, in all these games. So I'm sure uh, eventually the teams are gonna pick up rhythm, man, and play their games, man. Because so far the games seems to be a little bit dead, man. Wharton into the box. Gay cleared as far as Pino. Arsenal unable to deal with the threat. So Crystal Palace seem to have started a little bit lively, eh? They seem to have started a little bit lively in this game, yeah, because they don't seem to be having all the chances right now. So these are actually the two top set piece teams in the league currently, because Arsenal are the team that has scored the most goals from set pieces, followed by Crystal Palace. So gonna be a battle of the set piece kings, man. Yeah, no many people are calling Arsenal Stoke FC. Yeah, because it seems like the only goals that they do score nowadays are set pieces, man. But anyway, like I said, even in the Aston Villa or other Atletico Madrid game, Champions League versus Arsenal, that if you find a winning formula, stick to it, man. Who's forcing you to change a winning formula? Whoever told you that you're supposed to change a winning formula? You find a system that works for you and it suits your team, play it, man. Play it. Do not be apologetic. So, even if that's the way that Arsenal are gonna get their way to winning the league, through set pieces and such, then it's okay. That is okay. There's no rule in the book that says that you cannot score goals from set pieces, man. Because also not Crystal Palace, but the team that actually was branded this type of football, Stoke City, they managed to stay in the league by virtue of just scoring set pieces one after another. Remember Liam Delap, the famous long throw specialist, man. That guy would throw that ball from almost the halfway line, man. Long throw FC, man. They used to be called long throw FC. And they used to trouble so many clubs, man. In fact, as I saw against Stoke, Arsenal used to be bullied a lot, especially in matches against Stoke City. That was way back in the mid 2000s and to the early 2010s. So, but it's funny that now Arsenal are the one who have inherited that mantle of set piece kings. In fact, somebody like Wenger would be super proud of this team, man, because remember, I used to watch so many games for Arsenal while Arsene Wenger was coach that Arsenal used to get bullied from set pieces, long throws, free kicks. They used to have a really, really hard time. Trossard, Trossard against Richards. Trossard, he was offside, man. He was offside. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit a like on the video and of course do subscribe to the channel. If you are returning a subscriber, make sure you like the video and support the channel. Thank you so much for those that have already subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The free kick restarted by Henderson. Away by Gabriel. Is Munoz. This is Sa. Ball just got away from him. I thought at some point he was going to get to the ball, but he was unable to. Yeah, Crystal Palace. Let me check. Where are they on the table? Where are they on the table right now? Let me check. Crystal Palace. Where are they on the table? Actually, they are in ninth position. So if they do win this game, they jump all the way to third. Is Gyökeres. Gyökeres blocked off. Post back. Is Zubamendi. Pass was telegraphed, man. Pass was telegraphed. Yeah, there's an update, There's an update in a Wolves Burnley game. Let's see. There is an update in this game. Like I said, this game is actually a relegation 6-pointer. Oh, Burnley have already taken the lead. So, Burnley have taken the lead against Wolves, man. Burnley have taken the lead against Wolves. So, it's Wolves 0, Burnley 1. Goal has been scored by the striker Fleming. So, goal has been scored by Fleming. Goal, Zian Fleming. Goal scored for Burnley. So, these guys are in serious trouble. Wolves are in serious trouble. Wolves are in serious trouble. Remember, Wolves are the only team in the Premier League yet to register a single win this season. Wolves have not won a single game this season. They have not won any games yet. In fact, I don't know. They're the only team in English fast, not English what? English, of course, top flight, but I think they're the only team in England's top, is it three? Yeah, top 3 or 4 leagues yet to win a single game. Because let me see whether I can get that stat. Because I don't want to be giving away fake stats. So let me check. Because of course in the championship, I think all teams have already won a game. Let me check. Table of all teams won a game. Let me check. Yep, in the championship, yeah, all teams have won a game already. EFL League One. Let me check in League One. League One, not Ling. League One, have all teams won a game? Yep, in League One, all teams have won a game as well. In League Two, let me check. Table, League Two. Yep. So it is facts, man. It is official facts that Wolves are the only team across England's top 4 tier leagues, man. That is Championship, rather that is Premier League, Championship, League One and League Two, yet to win a single game. So it's kind of peak for them, man. It is seriously peak for these guys, man. I don't know when they intend to win a game, or they do, or are they manager out? Are they already manager out, or what? Are they already manager out? That is why they are not in a hurry to win any games. Maybe they have already given up, man. Maybe they have already given up. And this is Eze into Saliba. Come on, Arsenal. You need to pick up the tempo, man. Pick up the tempo. The onus is on you guys, man. You win this game, you go 7 points clear of Liverpool. Liverpool already in the match. This is how we're actually comparing them to Liverpool, is because Liverpool are the champions. So Liverpool are currently on 15 points, and if Arsenal win this game, They stretch their lead to 7 points. They go to 22 points. So, come on, is Mitchell coming forward for Crystal Palace? This is Pino. Victor by Wharton. This is Kamada. This is Magay. So, this is Lacroix from Richards now. Gay. Gay finds Mitchell. Mitchell. Kamada tackled. Is now Munoz on the far right. Munoz coming forward. This is Sir. Come on, sir. Should do a whole lot better with that pass. Seriously, sir. You had the space to actually attack that and move into the box. You actually had a lot of space. You could actually just try and take on Zubamendi. Actually, I was right. I don't know why he got scared. I don't know why he got scared. And you're still no goals in the other games, man. No goals in the other games. No goals in the other games. Got a low-key affair today, huh? Yeah, because if Arsenal do win their game today, they stretch their leads. That is meaning that City also drop points. So Arsenal will move on to 22. City will be on 17. But if they lose this, they will just remain on 16 points. So, but it's still early days, man. But I don't know why Arsenal, come on, you need to pick up the pace. Honestly, you need to pick up the pace. You need to pick up the pace. This Eze, come on, you should do a whole lot better, man. Eze, try to force his way through, man. Yeah, there's an update in the Aston Villa game. Who was actually scored? Is it Villa or City? Who has actually scored, man? Who has actually scored? Uh-huh. Oh, Aston Villa have actually scored. Wow. Aston Villa have scored, man. Goal has been scored by Marty Cash. Marty Cash. So Aston Villa have actually taken the lead, man. Aston Villa have taken the lead against Man City. So it's Aston Villa 1, City 0. So let's update the scores, man. We are gonna update you on all the scores, man. Like to see how. Yeah, I told you. Yep, the goals at least are beginning to stream in now. Huh? It's actually a good thing, man. It's actually a good thing. So, yep, Aston Villa have scored. Goal has been scored by Marty Cash. Goal has been scored by Marty Cash. So it's 1-0 to the Villains. Oh, what a goal, man. What a goal, man. What a goal. Fabulous finish, man. That was one fabulous finish, man. Yeah. So with that, it means that Man City now drop into third position. Because that means that Sunderland are going to remain second if this result holds. So that's why I said this is actually Arsenal's season, man. This is Arsenal's season. If they do not win the league this season, then I don't know what they want. Mateta, oh, what a block from Zubamendi. That was not Zubamendi, actually, it was Gabriel. It was Gabriel with a block on Sa. Yeah. Zubamendi gave the ball away, man. What a block from Gabriel. What a block. It seems that the better chances are falling to Palace, eh? Better chances have all fallen to Palace so far. But then it is still early days. It is still very, very early, man. Very, very early. Um, Sa is fouled by Rice. Don't know why Arsenal today seem like City. Haaland 1-on-1. Haaland unable to finish, man. Unable to finish. That was a big chance for Haaland, huh? Yep. That was a big chance for Haaland, but he was unable to finish his dinner. See, the other thing that is also helping Arsenal this season is superior goal difference. Eh? They already have a goal difference of plus 12. They've only considered 3 league goals all season. Well, their nearest rivals have maybe considered like 7 or 8. Liverpool have already considered like 14 goals, man. So that's why Liverpool are already out of the running for the league. Liverpool are in a top 4 race, guys. They're in a top 4 race. This is a Munoz. Munoz is in. Munoz blocked by Raya. What a save. Was he offside? Yep, he was offside. I don't know why these guys always wait for such a long time before they raise their flags, man. Hey, Mateta. Oh, yeah, he was actually offside. Yeah, that was offside. Even if he scored, it would have been disallowed. It would have been disallowed, man. Hey, what's happening to Arsenal, man? Honestly, they seem to be very, very leggy in this game. I don't know what's up. Honestly, do not know what's going on. But anyway, do trust them to turn it around. I don't see Crystal Palace posing a very big threat to us, no? Because Arsenal have not yet started really getting into their gear, man. It's like game is still being played at a walking pace as far as they are concerned, man. It's like they are not in a hurry in this game. They are not in a hurry. So this is Califiori. Califiori is now Eze. Post back into Rice. Rice, Zubamendi, Timber. Back with Saliba. Saliba. Poor pass, man. Seriously? This is a Wharton. Wharton coming forward. Is Kamada. Yeah, Arsenal have actually gotten back well. Huh? This is Mateta. Teta has to switch the ball to the far side to Munoz. Well captained by Munoz. This is Wharton. Wharton. This is Pino. Pino into Mitchell. Mitchell into the box towards Munoz. Cleared by Zubamendi. As far as Richards is picked up by Trossard. Gabriel hoofs it away. As far as Lacroix with the chest down, or the headed down. Picked up by Kamada. Cycled by Mitchell. Is now Gay. Richards. Munoz. Yeah. It's Kamada. Pino. Wharton. Shot. It's dragged wide. It's out for a goal kick. It's out for a goal kick. So yeah, now in the update from the Burnley game or the Bournemouth game, the box ball went straight in from the corner, man. Tavernier, man, just like that. Tavernier scored from the corner for Bournemouth. So Bournemouth have also taken the lead against Nottingham Forest. Goal has been scored by Tavernier. Scored from the corner, man. Went straight in. I don't know what the keeper was doing there. Honestly, I did not know what Sales was doing. Wow. Jeez, man. Sales. Ah, yeah. That is the poor goalkeeping from Sales. It's poor goalkeeping from Sales, man. So, yep. All the other games have actually produced a goal except in the Arsenal game. So, we wait and we move. We wait and we move. Anyway, guys, make sure that you guys are liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For any new subscribers in the chat, for those that are new to the channel, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's picked up by Timber into Saka, Timber. Come on, Timber, release the ball, man. I need support, man. Yep. Free kick for Arsenal. Timber was actually taken out, man. Another set piece chance for Arsenal. And you know they thrive from such set pieces, man. Timber actually did well, He did so well to keep the ball, So I don't know what Glasner is angry about, Seems to be been angered by something. I don't know. So that it was a dubious decision by the referee. Maybe who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal. Free kick to Arsenal. I'm sure they thrive under such circumstances, man. They thrive under such circumstances. Let's see. Delivery by Rice. The box. Cleared by Gay. As far as Zubamendi. Zubamendi tries to find Rice. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Ball is out of play for a throw-in. So throw-in to be taken by Mitchell. Cleared by Mitchell as far as Zubamendi. Led away by Gay. Wharton loses out, picked up by Calafiori. Calafiori into Timber. So actually with that goal, Bournemouth are now moving into second place. Now that forces Man City down into fourth place. So Sunderland are going to remain in third position. United are going to also be in fifth position. So it's all crowded, because it's Mateta, ball gets away from him, man. Who knows? Yeah, ball is out for a throw-in. So actually current table as it stands, Okay, let's see first. Oh, there's actually a goal in the Burnley game. Burnley have scored a second goal. Yeah. It's now 2-0 to Burnley. 2-0 to Burnley. 2-0 to the Burnley, man. They're called the Clarets. The Clarets. They're putting Wolves to the sword, man. Wolves are clearly being put to the sword. Yeah. Seriously? Wolves. They're being destroyed by relegation fodder, fellow relegation fodder like themselves. Hey. It's actually thick and peak for these bottom three teams, namely Forest, West Ham, and Wolves, because the performances have been really, really poor. Really, really poor. Because you see, with that goal, it means that now Burnley, steering clear of the relegation zone, they actually move into 16th place. They've actually gone above Fulham. They're now in 16th place because now Fulham are in 17th. But it seems like this season, all three promoted teams are doing their business. They're actually doing well to remain afloat. Yeah. Another attack for Aston Villa. Watkins. Yeah. Come on, shoot. This is Magin. Just wide, man. Almost a second goal for Aston Villa. It's almost a second goal for Aston Villa, man. This is a Rice. Come on, Rice. Shoot. Trossard. Man. Yeah. That attack came to nothing, man. Come on, Trossard. You didn't see the run from Calafiori. Oh, he tried to find and score at the near post. Tried to score it at the near post. He was well defended by Munoz and was straight at the goalkeeper. Now is the now Rice coming forward. By Zubamendi. This is now Saliba. At least it seems now Arsenal are slowly getting their rhythm. Now slowly getting their rhythm, but they need to pick up the pace, man, because Eze, what's Eze doing? Seriously? Eze, man. Eze has been so under par today. I don't know what's up with him today. Kamada. Because the Arsenal are playing right now, it seems like they're playing as if they already have this game won. Because it's actually walking pace for Arsenal, man. Walking pace. Walking pace for the Arsenal, man. The underdogs are coming up. Actually, they are staying up because at this rate, the underdogs are now Burnley, Leeds, and Sunderland. And all those three promoted teams are clear of the relegation zone. While we have a stack of Premier League teams just occupying the bottom three, man. Seriously. Because you have Forest, West Ham, and Wolves who are occupying the bottom three positions. Is Sa coming forward into Wharton. Wharton coming forward. Tries to find Mitchell. He overhits the pass. He overhit the pass, man. Miller and Arsenal are waiting for a set piece. Yeah, facts. It seems that is what they're waiting for now. Because, I don't know. It's like they have not yet found their passing boots or shooting boots or tempo boots in this game. They just seem to be. It's like they're just going through the motions. It's like they hope that this game is going to be played till tomorrow. And they have all the time in the world to recover. But anyway, we have seen this before. Also in the game against Atletico Madrid. It was more or less the pattern in the first half. Because Atletico also got some wonderful opportunities. But Arsenal ran away with it in the second half. Scored 4 goals in a span of 15 minutes. Actually, 2 set-piece goals. And just like that, they managed to steer clear of Atletico. So, yeah, Arsenal definitely also have a second half to improve. Because if the first half, rather if the Atletico game was anything to go by, Arsenal just need to ensure that they don't concede. Then once the second half starts, they might just get maybe one or two set pieces. That is how the game turns in their favor. Henderson hoofs it forward, looking for Mateta, intercepted by Gabriel. By Trossard. Trossard. Come on, Trossard. Is Calafiori. Is now Saka. Yeah, Saka has been barely involved in this game. Saka coming forward. Oh, man, seriously. Pino, you just fouled Saka. You know, these guys are a threat from set pieces, and then you just give them a set piece. That is poor decision making. Seriously, that is seriously poor decision making. Ouch. Seems painful, huh? Actually got him on the toe, man. That seemed painful. That honestly seemed painful, huh? Got him with the studs on top of his toe. Ouch. At least Saka is back on his feet, huh? Of course. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Arsenal are set SP. I don't know why they struggle with the goals. Yeah, true. Very, very true. They honestly struggle to score from open plays, just like they're just set piece FC. Well, into the box. The heck is this now? What's going on, man? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, Man City. Don't know what's going on in their game, man. But they've been unable to break down this Aston Villa team, eh? Apart from the Haaland miss, they haven't done anything else, huh? Yeah, because you know, it's actually a difficult game when you just have one player who's the one who's only scoring for your team. That is really problematic for a team of Man City's caliber. To have just one player who's the one, just the person that you rely on to score goals, man. Because what happens if that guy gets injured? If Ronald Haaland was to get injured, they maybe miss like 5 or 6 games. These guys will be done for, man. These guys will be done for. Then you're Arsenal working it well. Oh. Nice pass into Eze. Goal! Arsenal have taken the lead, man. They have taken the lead. I told you. Yep. These are Arsenal play, man. They just seem as if they are being troubled, but all of a sudden they just turn on the style. And like that, they get a goal. So Eze with a goal for Arsenal. I think that's his second goal, man. He had to score against his former club, eh? Yep. He was definitely written in the stars, man. He had to score against his former club. Definitely written in the stars, guys. You know how the script goes, man. You know how this script goes. You guys know this script, man. Whenever you play against your former team, you're gonna get a goal, huh? You're always gonna get a goal. The script was there for them to actually score. And actually, another opportunity. Set piece goal. There you go. Like I said, set piece FC, ole ole. It's now set piece FC, man. Arsenal are now perfecting that mantra completely. They are now officially perfected that mantra of set piece FC, ole ole. Anyway, it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Goal was scored by Eze. So 1-0 to the Arsenal. So at least now they've got something to protect, eh? They have got something to protect now. Another free kick for Arsenal. Be taken by Rice. Another set piece opportunity, man. This is Rice. Rice into the box. Cleared by Kamada. As far as Zubamendi is now Eze. Come on, shoot, Eze! Blocked by Gay. Anyway, guys, for those who are new around here, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For any returning subscribers, make sure you like the video. So, another opportunity for Arsenal. Arsenal yet another opportunity from a set piece. This time it's now a long throw on the far side. It's now a long throw, man. Set piece FC, man. Set piece FC. To be taken by Calafiori. Calafiori to the box. Cleared away. Rather cleared. Kamada kicks it long. Don't know whom he's looking for. He's actually looking for Munoz. Back with Raya. Raya. Nice pass from Raya, man. Got himself out of jail. Then he just hoofs the ball upfield, man. Yeah, in the air. Heads it out of play. So, actually, yeah, Wolves have pulled a goal back. Wolves have pulled a goal back in the game against Burnley. So, Wolves have pulled a goal back. So, it's now Wolves 1, Burnley 2. Then Bournemouth have actually scored a second goal. Was actually scored their second goal. Is it Semenyo or who? It's Krupi. The guy got the brace against Crystal Palace, man. So yeah, Bournemouth have scored a second goal. Second goal has been scored by Krupi. So it's 2-0 to Bournemouth against Forest. So at least those are the scores coming in at this present time. Are we gonna have any? Yep, this game, Arsenal game, we're gonna have 2 minutes of added time. It's 2 minutes of added time. Let's see, in the City game, how many minutes of added time do we have? Yeah, City are still losing. City are still losing to Aston Villa. So yeah, in the City game, we have 3 minutes of added time. So it's 3 minutes of added time. Yeah, now games are now in half times, rather first half stoppage time. First half stoppage time. The Burnley game, 5 minutes of added time. So Burnley game gonna have 5 extra minutes of added time. Then of course and Nottingham Forest, 2 minutes of added time. So the Arsenal game is now half time, So the Arsenal game is now at half time. Half time. Eze with a goal for Arsenal of another set piece. Yes, they are clearly set piece FC, man. They are clearly set piece FC, ole, man. City game is almost at halftime as well. They are still losing to Aston Villa. City have a mountain to climb in that game. Serious mountain, man. Serious mountain to climb in that game. Oh, yes. Let's see. Can also update you on the Real Madrid Barcelona game that will be starting in a few. That game will be starting in a few. Anyway, guys, make sure that you like the video. It's your first time here, and as always, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So that is for the new subscribers, or rather for the new people on the stream. And for any returning subscriber, make sure you like the video as well. So do support the channel by liking the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for being part of the Vinskey Valor YouTube community. So let's just close out this Aston Villa City game. It's also at halftime. Yeah, this game is also at halftime. Gonna get to see the stats in those games. Just seeing how all teams are faring on. Because it seems like City are having a difficult time, man. They are playing against a resurgent Aston Villa team. Remember Aston Villa, like 4 game weeks ago, they're actually in the bottom half. Not even the bottom half, they're actually in the last 5 positions. But right now, because of their resurgence in form, they've actually shot up the table. So yeah, so the Bournemouth game is also at halftime. So Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest game is now at halftime. So Man City Wolves is also at halftime. Yeah, so this game is also at halftime, and also the Arsenal Crystal Palace game. So they're still playing in the Wolves Burnley game. Like I said, this is actually a relegation 6-pointer. Wow. Wolves have actually equalized. Wolves have equalized. So it's actually 2-2 in that game. It's actually 2-2. It is 2-2 now. Wolves have gotten, they've pulled off it's called the remontada. Goal was scored by Munetsi. Munetsi with a goal for Wolves. So it's now 2-2. The game between Wolves and Burnley. Burnley seem to be coasting to the victory, but Wolves have rallied back. Wolves have rallied back and managed to equalize. It's now 2-2. Because I think Burnley became complacent because they were actually leading 2-0. So they thought that they had it. They had actually done enough to get a victory in the game. But apparently, it's peak for them, man, because the game has turned on its head. The game has turned on its head, man. Anyway, games are now at halftime. So Wolves Burnley game is also at halftime. So all games are now halftime. So I think can just get to see the stats from all the games, starting with the Arsenal Crystal Palace game. Let's have a look at the stats. Give me a second. And as always, guys, as we do so, if it's your first time here on the channel, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For returning subscribers, make sure you like the video. Just support the channel, man. Just support the channel. So let's have a look at the halftime stats for all the games that are taking place. Let's see. Arsenal, Crystal Palace. As the stats are concerned, it's pretty much been an even game. Chances wise, but of course, Arsenal have dominated possession. 66% to Crystal Palace is 34. Expected goals, it's very, very low. 0.11 for Arsenal, while for Palace it's 0.09. So as you can see, it's a very KGA game. I think maybe both teams are just trying to keep the score down. Maybe they do not want to go all gun ho. They do not want to go all gun ho, gun ho. Uh-huh. As for the other stats, let's see. Have a look at the other stats. Uh-huh. Like I said, total shots, 3 for each team. Arsenal 2 on target, the Trossard one and the Eze one that was a goal. No big chances for either side. Passes Arsenal 276 to Palace's 120. Fouls committed in Arsenal's favor. Corners in Palace's favor as well. So, well, from the start, doesn't seem like Arsenal or other both teams are pushing each other because both teams are just, I don't want to say relaxed, but it seems like they're just sitting back and waiting for things to happen because Arsenal have also seemed very, very leggy in this game. I don't know whether it's the effects of playing the game Champions League against Atletico Madrid, but you can't really say that the energy was spent in that game because Atletico Madrid did not really give them much trouble, not give them trouble at all. But we will see what happens in the second half. Yeah, for the other games that are taking place, let's look at the Man City game. I'm sure this will be good to have a look at that game. So, in the Man City game, yeah, City started brightly. Then Aston Villa had a little bit of ascendancy, and then eventually they managed to get a goal. So, as far as the stats are concerned, ball possession 55% in favor of Aston Villa, 45 for Manchester City. As far as shots are concerned, Aston Villa have got 6 shots with City's 3. Aston Villa have scored with their only shot on target. Big chances, of course, 0 for Aston Villa, 1 for City. The one that was missed by Haaland because he was clean through on goal, 1-on-1, but he was unable to finish his dinner. As far as passes are concerned, Aston Villa have actually been bossing City. They have 243 passes to City's 203. So you can say that City seem to be faltering in that game. XG, because I know you guys love XG as well. Aston Villa 0. Oh my goodness. 0, man. 0.34 to Man City's 0.27. So if I look at the other games now, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. Sure, this is just a one-sided game, yeah? Yeah, facts. Completely one-sided, man. Completely one-sided. So, Bournemouth have a 64% possession to Forest 36. Expected goals, Forest on 0.51 to Burnley's 0.12. Total shots, Bournemouth have got 11 shots to Forest 3 shots, while Bournemouth have got 5 shots on goal to Nottingham Forest 1 shot on goal. No big chances for either team. Completed passes 203 for Bournemouth, twice as many as Forest, which stands at 109. Almost double. It's almost double. So, anyway, that is clearly a very, very one-sided affair. In fact, I think they have done enough, unless they just fall off the wagon in the second half. But I think they have done enough to get the victory there against Nottingham Forest, because it will be Sean Dyche's return to the Premier League. Remember, actually his first game for Nottingham Forest was the one that they played on Thursday in the Europa League against Porto, which they managed to win 2-0 through 2 penalties that were scored by Gibbs White and Isidore. So, yeah, because if you guys, I know you guys, some of you have been around this block for long, you do know that Sean Dyche's tactic is always set up shop and just look to play on the counter and just ping balls forward. So, because Sean Dyche can't really say he's the is what Forest needed. But the reason why they actually brought him is because they are now in a relegation battle. And Sean Dyche has been known to get teams out of trouble. So let's see whether he's going to get Forest out of trouble as well. Yeah. So for our last game, that was Wolves versus Burnley. It's actually 2-2 for Wolves. Goals have been scored by Strand Larson and Munetsi. And for Burnley, this guy called Fleming. Zian Fleming is actually brace for Burnley. As far as the stats are concerned, in fact, the Burnley goal was actually against a run of play. But at least Wolves have come back strongly and at least drawn level. So as far as ball possession is concerned, 57% ball possession for Wolves. Burnley's 43. Expected goals, 2.10. Well, so I don't know that XG is high. It's because Burnley, other Wolves actually had a penalty. So that is why that XG is quite high. Because an XG from a penalty is on its own is like 0.69 to 0.7. So yeah, because a penalty is actually a big chance. So yeah, to Burnley 0.68. Total shots 7 for Wolves, 4 for Burnley, 4 on target for Wolves, 3 on target for Burnley. Big chances 3 for Wolves, 1 for Burnley. And then actually Wolves have actually scored with 2 of their big chances because they have actually missed 1 big chance. So as far as accurate passes are concerned, Wolves have got 204 completed passes to Burnley's 145. So those are the stats for the halftime games. And of course, the Barca game versus Madrid, rather Real Madrid versus Barca, will be kicking off in like 15 minutes. It will be kicking off in a few. So let me at least update you on the lineups. Let me update you on the lineup so that you guys can also see, because that's another game that we are going to keep you guys updated on. So there you go. That is the lineup. So for Madrid, who are playing at home at the Bernabeu, they have got Courtois in goal, Carreras, Alvaro Carreras, Hausen, Eder Militao, and Valverde as the defenders. I don't know why they're playing Valverde at right back. Alonso, seriously, this gimmick did not work even last season. Because Ancelotti was actually playing this gimmick against Barca, and he got thrashed, man. I don't know why. These managers prefer playing Valverde at right back. Valverde is way better through the middle because he's a very wonderful box-to-box midfielder. But anyway, maybe he knows what he's doing, man. Anyway, in midfield, you have Kamavinga and Chouameni, and then Vinicius, Bellingham, Arda Güler, and Mbappe. It's actually a mistake. Playing Bellingham in this game is actually a mistake. Because honestly, what I would have done as a coach, I would have removed Bellingham and maybe played Valverde in midfield. And then, where's the... I don't know why this one is not showing us. Let me see whether I can get a different one. La Liga, because I don't know why that one is not showing us the guys on the bench. Because, yeah. So, actually, it's 4-4-2, But this system is not so effective. Anyway, for Barcelona, we've got Wojciech Szczesny on the goal. In goal, rather, Kunde, Kubrasi, Garcia, and Balde. Pedri, De Jong, Fermin Lopez, and of course, Lamine Yamal, Rashford, and Ferran Torres. It's a very strong lineup from Barca. That is one serious strong lineup, man. And you see, that's what I was saying. They have Trent on the bench, they have Dani Carvajal on the bench, but they'd rather play Valverde. I don't know what they are trying to do right here, man. I don't know what they are doing here, man. Honestly. Because as far as the benches are concerned, you have got Carvajal, Edric, Rodrigo, Arnold, Lunin, Garcia, Asensio, Ceballos, Garcia, Fran Garcia, Brahim Diaz, Mendy, and Mastutuano. For me, I'd say the biggest issue for Madrid is this position here. This house sign position here. This guy here was signed from Bournemouth. This guy will actually be gone. Either by next season or the season after that one. So this guy is clearly unable to get up to the level of a Madrid team. I don't know why they didn't start Asensio, because Asensio was brilliant for Madrid last season and the season before that. So I don't know. I don't know why the manager honestly trusts this house and fella. But anyway, he's the one who knows best. For Barca, you have Araujo, Casado, Martin, Benal, Torrens, Fernandez, Bagley, Fernandez, Cochen, Ala, and Espart. That is a very, very different team, different Barcelona bench, man. Where is oh, Gavi is still injured. Gavi is still injured. But anyway, let's see what's gonna come of those two games. So yeah, the games are almost resuming for the second half. Yep. Arsenal game. Arsenal game about to start the second half. Yeah. So we are off for the second half in the Arsenal game. So Mosquera has come on to replace Saliba. Saliba seems to be injured. He's injured. Yeah. Anyway, he's been taken off as if he's injured. So Saliba is off. So Saliba is off for Arsenal. Saliba is off for Arsenal. So Mosquera has actually come on to replace him. Mosquera, man like Mosquera. Hope Saliba is okay, huh? It's picked up by Calafiori. Yep. Yeah, the Bournemouth game is also underway for the second half. Yeah, so the Bournemouth game will resume for the second half. So game is underway. Yeah, so still waiting for the City versus Aston Villa game and the Wolves Burnley game to be underway for the second half. Mosquera, Mosquera kicks it long, only finds Kamada. Kamada to Mitchell. Wharton over the top, tries to find Mitchell. Mitchell unable to get by Timber. Cleared by Raya. Sliced up by Richards. Don't know what he's doing, All this Richards is doing. By Munoz. Munoz gives it away. It's a poor pass from Munoz. Eze keeps the ball well. Nice play by Eze. This is a Timber. Yeah, so the City game is also underway for the second half. So the City game is underway for the second half. So yeah, the Barca game will also be starting in a few, guys. So we'll keep you updated on that as well. Yeah, so the Barca game will be starting in like 10 minutes. Nice tackle by Richards. It's now picked up by Saka. Saka into Zubamendi. Zubamendi switches the ball to the far side. Is now Trossard. Trossard. Califiori. Munoz handles the ball. Yep. Munoz handled the ball, man. So it's going to be another free kick to the Arsenal. Yep. He actually handled the ball. Yeah. It's clear and ball, because he was on the ground, but he was trying to make his case that struck his face. But could see it in 4K, man. The ball did not strike your face, man. Anyway, the Wolves game is also back underway for the second half. So the Wolves game is also back underway for the second half. So at least now all our games have now kicked off for the second half. All our games have now kicked off. So all games have actually resumed for the second half. So It's Rice over the free kick. Yeah, set piece FC. Let's see whether they're gonna strike again. It is Rice to Eze. Rice into the box. Oh, hits the bar, man. What a save. Yeah. Point blank save from Henderson. Yeah. He saved a certain goal. And then Gabriel with the follow-up, he struck it straight at the defender, man. Oh, that was desperate defending from Palace, eh? Are they actually appealing for a penalty? Is that a penalty or what? Yeah. Gabriel rose highest, struck the bar, man. Was that a penalty? Let's see. Let us see whether that was a penalty. Then Saka with the attempted curve into the far post, but unable to finish. Anyway, guys, for those that are new to this stream or to this channel, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. For any returning subscriber out there, make sure that you like the video and support the channel. It's gonna be a goal kick to Crystal Palace. Goal kick to Palace. Yeah, kicked long by Henderson. Away by Musquera. Picked up by Gay. You guys are actually confusing themselves, man. Picked up by Sa. Munoz. Away from Calafiori. Mateta just gives away the ball but wins it back. This is Richards. This is Wharton. Wharton into Lacroix. Lacroix gives it away. Picked up by Saka. Sometimes I do wonder with these players, how come they are unable to even complete simple 5-yard passes, And they actually do this for a living. You see, you do something for long, you're gonna become good at it. But somehow it's like so people never become good, Yeah, there was no penalty, man. There was no penalty whatsoever, man, for that. No penalty. And it's picked up by Mitchell. With the long throw in for Crystal Palace. Yep, Palace turn it over. It's now Arsenal's ball, man. This Arsenal season, man. Honestly, Arsenal, please play your cards well if you need to win the league, man. Because if you do not win the league this season, then I don't know how you're gonna be helped. If honestly you can't win the league this season, I honestly do not know what you want, because all your closest rivals are just falling by the wayside. Man City, Liverpool already in the mud. They are stuck. They're not getting out. Not that they're not getting out soon. They're not even getting out in the first place. Because Liverpool are not gonna. Liverpool already in a top 4 race. There's no way you can lose 4 straight games and then hope to maybe win the league, because you have another 29 games to play. So in those 29 games, are you actually gonna say that you're gonna keep the score down, fail to concede, or to lose a game? I don't think so. So it's definitely Arsenal's league title to lose, It's their league title to lose now. It's clearly in their hands. If they bottle this, I don't know what they want. By Rice, is Calafiori, is now Trossard, is Gabriel to Mosquera. Mosquera into Gabriel, is now Calafiori. Back with Gabriel. Gabriel into Mosquera. Mosquera. Back to David Raya. Yeah, so the Barca game is about to start. Barca versus Real game is about to start. We'll be starting in a few. This is Rice to Trossard, Gyökeres into the box. This is Trossard. Come on, Trossard. You need to be stronger, man. Nice touch by Califiori. Nice touch. Nice. Square. This is Timber. Come on, shoot Timber. Come on, who's he playing 1-2 with? Seriously? Eze holding him back. He's lucky to escape without a yellow card. He's very lucky. That was actually smart from Eze. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yep. Malasa loses out to Declan Rice. Rice then gives it away. This is Kamada. Well defended by Timber. Then Arsenal turn it over. Gyökeres. Well defended rather by Lacroix. So guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For the returning subscribers, make sure that you support the channel by liking the video. So is Trossard into Zubamendi. It's Gabriel back to Mosquera into Timber finds Saka. Saka's been forced back. Now with Trossard, Rice, Trossard. Circled by Calafiori. Now Gabriel into Rice, Calafiori. Gabriel to Trossard. Ah, unlucky. Yeah. It was an impressive run from Trossard. It was unlucky, man. Wonderful run from Trossard, man. Munoz lost his man. Trossard tried to finish, but he was unable to. So, yeah, he's tried to flick it in for Saka, but Gay was close to it and just managed to clear it at the last second. Well defending, a very good defending from Mark Gay. And it's another long throw for Arsenal coming up. Like I said, they are the set piece FC, man. Another long throw coming for Arsenal. Rice into the box, cleared away, tackled by Timber, cleared by Lacroix, and further cleared by Wharton. So, yeah. Katie is about to come on for Crystal Palace. For who? Whom is he actually replacing? Is it Pino or who? Yep, Jeremy Pino. Yeah, Pino is coming off for Nketiah. Nketiah, the former Arsenal player, has been taken off. Rather, is actually coming on. Plays against his former club. He's actually sold by Arsenal to Palace because he knew that Arsenal wanted to buy Gyökeres, so there's no way he was gonna be starting place. In fact, he had even fallen down the pecking order because it was actually Havertz who was starting up front. So this is Mosquera. Is now Trossard. Trossard versus Richards. Is now Rice. Yeah, cleared away by Richards. Fury, the long throw into the box. Pass Saka. Picked up by Mitchell. Nice defending from Eze. Well defended, man. Picked up by Saka. He loses out. This is Gay. He's now Ismail Essa. Eze's fall from behind, man. Clearly, what's that guy doing? He started faster by Eze. Turned over by Gyökeres. Now Kamada into Nketiah. Nketiah coming forward for Crystal Palace. Nketiah back with Mitchell. Mitchell into Kamada. Kamada into Wharton. What is he doing? Seriously? Whom is he damning that for? Honestly, what's he doing? Nice switch by Saka to the far end to Trossard. Trossard coming forward. Come on, see Eze. Eze was free. Come on. You should do a whole lot better, honestly. Is Califiori coming forward? It's actually Mosquera here, and so actually the Barca game has already kicked off. The Barca game has kicked off, so let's see whether we can actually catch it. Barca game has actually kicked off. So La Liga TV, La Liga TV. Yeah, this is a serious game, man. Serious game. But anyway, I'm actually questioning that starting lineup from Madrid. Honestly, that is not their strongest team. Actually, a penalty for who? For Barca. What? Seems like what? Seems to be oh. So there's actually a penalty review for Madrid. Vinicius was actually fouled in the box. Oh, yeah. But there was suspicion of offside. There was suspicion of offside, man. There was suspicion of offside. Seriously. There was suspicion of offside, man. Yep. And then Lamine Yamal fouled him in the box. Yep. Is he given the penalty? No penalty. Wow. Wow. Already drama, man. Seems like Madrid have been denied a clear penalty, yeah? and it wasn't so obvious. But of course, Vinicius kicked Lamine Yamal's leg, and of course we see those given while he was attempting a shot. And I don't know why they never gave the penalty. Honestly, don't know why they never gave the penalty. But anyway, it's fine. Anyway, at least I had a sneak peek into that game. Definitely will keep you guys updated on what goes on in that game as soon as these games finish. Because these games will actually be finishing soon. Yeah, so Saka is being taken off by Arsenal. Saka is being taken off. Is he injured? Don't think he is. He's just being rested. Because with Saka, you never actually know. He might actually have picked up an injury that we don't even know about. So Arsenal have a hard time creating chances. I doubt they'll take it home this season. But you see, they might actually do this till the end of the season because no other team is showing the desire to actually win this Premier League because they're the ones who are actually winning games. They are the ones who are actually winning games. And with that change, bringing on Martinelli, means that now Arsenal just want to play on the counter now. They're not going to play on the counter because Martinelli is the kind of player who just gets his head down, then sprints from one side of the pitch to the other. So far, there's no other team that wants to win this league apart from Arsenal. Because, of course, if you manage to accumulate 22 points from 9 matches, you're like 6 points ahead and 7 points ahead your nearest rivals with 9 games played. Then the pressure is actually not on Arsenal. The pressure is actually on their challengers to actually catch up. So that's why I said this season title is Arsenal's to lose. This is Martinelli to the box. Well intercepted. Yeah, Martinelli with the desire, man. That's why I like Martinelli. I like his desire, man. People might say that he runs around like a headless chicken, but he's got a lot of industry, man. Gyökeres. Well defended by Lacroix. It's out for a corner. So another set piece opportunity for Arsenal. Yeah, because Arsenal at the present time don't seem to be creating chances from open play. Because majority of their goals, especially fast goals, have been set pieces, either corner or free kicks. And like I said, if you actually find a winning tactic, stick to it. There's nothing that stops you from changing that winning tactic. Because let's watch this corner first from Rice into the box. Oh, side netting. Oh, Gabriel seemed to have hurt himself. It was a dangerous cross by Rice into the box. But anyway, but I do get what you mean, Shelmit. Yeah, eventually they'll just have to change this tactic because you can't really rely on this gimmick every now and then of set pieces. Because it's gonna get to a point where maybe the set pieces are gonna dry out, and they're not gonna be getting goals from them anymore. So they had better change things up before we get to that time. They had better change things up ASAP. Because it's just like Liverpool. You see, this downfall of Liverpool was kind of predicted, especially after the third game against Burnley, in which they scored a last-minute penalty. Wolves with a free kick. Against the bar, man. Oh, Arias, man, struck the bar from that free kick. Wonderful free kick, man. Wonderful technique, man. Keeper was completely beaten. No chance for the goalkeeper. So I'm saying that this gimmick, eventually, they have to find a way of actually winning games. To the box! Raya, picked up by Raya. Well, like I said, the Liverpool downfall was actually predicted because the way they were playing games, especially Liverpool, the way Liverpool are playing games, you could say that they're not really creating enough chances. And at the same time, they were just getting lucky game after game. That is why this slump that they are currently on is not a mistake. In fact, it was a very predicted pattern. It's a very, very predicted pattern because the writing was on the wall, especially after that Burnley game in which they scored a last minute penalty. He completely played absolutely nothing in that game and then he managed to get a goal. But somehow, they say that karma comes back to haunt you when you least expect it. So, I hope Arsenal will learn from Liverpool and change this tactic. Califiori blocked by Lacroix. Oh, that was actually Trossard. Going down a blind alley, That should have been a corner for Arsenal. Honestly, that should have been a corner. I had a good run with my Netherlands last time I played. What is fantasy? Fantasy. I get you. I'm just bantering you. Fantasy, yeah, true. Yeah, Martinelli was a good player, yeah. That season he was actually clutch for us, no? That was in the 2022-2023 season. He actually played well, man. He played absolutely well, man, for his owners. Remember, I had him since game week 1. Mitchell, and Ketia should have controlled that ball, man. Yeah, so I do hope that Arsenal learn from Liverpool and not just play this game where they think that no matter how they play, they're just gonna win games, because today they have been completely below par, man. But somebody would say that is what champions do. You win when you're not playing well. But ask Liverpool. Liverpool are actually winning when they're not playing well, and eventually it caught up with them. It actually caught up with them, man. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, make sure that you like the video and support the channel. So, is Kamada into Lacroix. So also remember that the other game, last game in the league there for this weekend will be Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur. So Tottenham Hotspur will be playing against Everton. So Tottenham will be hoping to bounce back from the defeat that they had last time out against Tottenham lose to. They actually lose to. I remember they did lose a game. They did lose a game. I don't know whom they lost to. Let me check. So far, there have been no goals scored in the second half. Jeez, man. Aston Villa on the attack here. Just checking highlights of that game. Sancho. Sancho should have done a whole lot better, man. Sancho should have done better. Yep. Yeah, so Tottenham lost to Aston Villa. Yeah, I remember that they had lost their last game. So Tottenham did lose to Aston Villa 2-1 at home. So they'll be hoping that they can bounce back from that defeat at home. They take on Everton. Everton in their last game, they lost against Manchester City at the Etihad. So, anyway, so far there have been no goals for either team in any of the games that we are following in the second half. I don't know what the heck's going on, man. It's like no team has actually scored. So in the Barca Real Madrid game, yeah, Barca all over Madrid, man. 78% possession. Jeez, man. To Real Madrid's 22. Sheesh. Madrid have clearly not gone forward, Have clearly not gone forward, man. Just been pegged in their own half. And so the way things look, Barca seem to be bossing them all over the pitch. That's why I say this tactic was actually a very poor tactic, or a poor team selection from this guy. What's his name? Xabi Alonso. You never have started Valverde at right back, and he had people like Trent and Carvajal. Just play Carvajal and make sure that maybe take off Bellingham and put Valverde, Camavinga, and Tchouameni in midfield. And then Goulet, Vinicius, and Mbappe up front. Then if things do not work out, maybe you can bring on Master Tuano at some point, the second half. Because honestly, I do not know why not play any right back. Because, like I said, this gimmick of playing Valverde at right back, it's the same gimmick that Slot plays at Liverpool, where he puts Sabozla in at right back, and is actually his most effective midfielder. So you don't put your most effective midfielder at right back, rather farther and farther away from the opposition's goal. What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? Anyway, Lacroix, Arsenal just seem to be hoping that they don't concede to Palace, eh? But Palace are not really working the goalkeeper, so I don't know. It's like they've not yet tested Raya in this game, eh? But like I said, Arsenal are just ensuring that they keep things close at the back. So nowadays, Arsenal, whenever they score a goal, they just don't want to venture forward. Eh? This is the first time that I'm seeing Arsenal defend in their own half. Eh? So they normally defend. They actually defend. Actually, no. What do I want to say? They actually defend high up the pitch by pressing the opposition into the back into their half. But today it seems like they just want to sit back. Eh? Maybe they are tired. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Alana naangusha mbugi FPL leo. Yeah, facts. And in fact, he missed a big chance. So, even if he was to score in that game, might be unable to get any bonus points. Because bonus points do work. Rather, you are awarded bonus points if you actually convert your chances. But if you actually miss chances, then you're gonna fail to get any bonus points. So anyway, yeah, this second half has actually been super dead from all the teams, man. In the Arsenal game, City game, Bournemouth game, Wolves game, like there hasn't been any goal after halftime. Seriously, in the 4 games, man, all the scores that you currently see, all scores all first half scores. So there hasn't been any change in any of the score lines. This is Richards back to Henderson. Henderson hoofs it forward. Nice header by Sa. Yep. And Trossard unable to get to that pass. Skera. Got the ball away from Ketia. Raya hoofs it forward towards Gyökeres. Oh, mistake. Mistake. This is Gyökeres. Gyökeres unable to capitalize. Gyökeres was unable to capitalize on that, man. Gay kicks it forward towards Zara foul. No foul on Eze. This is Zubamendi. Zubamendi loses out, man. This is now This is Nketia. Nketia Mateta blocked off. It's gonna be a corner. Nice run by Nketia into the box, eh? Actually got away so well from Mosquera. Yeah, nice defending by Rice, eh? Yeah, Sakona to Palace. Palace with their tails up at the moment, eh? Seems like they're really forcing the issue now in this last minute, eh? Trying to get a goal. But this game has been even, eh? I would not be surprised if it ends in a draw or an Arsenal victory. Because it's been a very lackluster game, eh? Gay Header over the bar. Yeah, the guy who had actually signed for Liverpool. The transfer was already confirmed, but it fell through at the last minute. I don't know. I don't know it's whether it's Crystal Palace who changed their mind or what really happened. But Gay was on his way to Liverpool. But at the last hour, the move did not materialize. So the fears was Gay had even said his goodbye at Palace. He had already said his goodbye. In fact, after the move fell through, that's why sometimes you should realize that the friends that you do keep might not be really friends in the first place. Somebody, one of his close circle or other friends or agent or whoever, leaked a video of him saying goodbye to Crystal Palace, and he had not officially signed for Liverpool. So it actually seemed like he was already saying goodbye and the move had not yet been confirmed. Only because it fell to, rather the video fell to the wrong hands. So that's why sometimes they tell you know what, make sure you know the kind of people that you keep close to you, so they might be the ones who plan your downfall. That's why in Kikuyu, rather not in Kikuyu, in Kiswahili we say kikulacho kingo ni mwako, meaning that whatever might be affecting you is just very close to you. That's almost a direct translation of that phrase. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. That is for any person who's new to this Vinskey Valor channel, and for any other returning subscriber, do make sure you support the channel by liking the video. For those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. Much appreciated. So much appreciation from me to you guys. Thank you so much for the support. For those that are yet to subscribe, if you are new, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Aston Villa are defending for their lives, man. Aston Villa seem to be defending for their lives, man. Yep, Rice has been taken off, huh? So, Rice has been taken off for us. No, Rice has been taken off. Who has come on to replace him? Let me see. Who has replaced him? Who has replaced Rice? Let me see who has actually replaced Rice. Oh, yeah, Merino. Yeah, I was actually looking for. I actually forgot that it was Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino has come on to replace Declan Rice. Declan Rice seems to have been forced off with an injury. Not clearly riding on defense, win 2 trophies. Yeah, true. Yeah, they say, yeah, defenses do win new trophies. Because you can't tell me that you're going to concede maybe like 30 to 40 goals in a season and you don't win the league. It's very hard because most champions, they have actually conceded like around 40 to 45 goals across the entire season. So Arsenal on course to keep a very good record because, like I said, Arsenal have only conceded 3 goals this season. So one to Haaland, one to Sabozlai. What was the other goal that they conceded? Another game that they actually conceded or another goal. Because Arsenal yet to concede 2 goals this season. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. And of course, turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live for any watch along, for any sports related content. Yeah, so that you're not left behind. And for those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. As always, much appreciated. This is Nketia into Gay. Let me see. Arsenal's games this season. Oh yeah, it was a game against Newcastle. But the goal was scored by Voltemade. Goal was scored by Voltemade. Yeah, so that's the game that I was looking for. Anyway, this is Wharton. It's picked up by Sa. Sa into Munoz. Munoz into the box. Cleared by Zubamendi. The ball out of play. Yep, the ball was out of play. Plays to be restarted by Wharton. Yeah, Arsenal's kind of labored into this. I don't know why it seems like this has actually been a very labored game for them. I don't know. I don't know why it seems the case, man. Because I expected them to breeze past Crystal Palace. Because Crystal Palace have had a very poor record at Arsenal. In fact, their last victory was in 2019. They have barely gotten any victories here at Arsenal's ground. Because this is actually a London derby. This is Gay by himself. Intercepted by Timber. Yeah, so guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, make sure you do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, another long throw opportunity for Crystal Palace. This is Richards. The long throw opportunity for Palace. Let's see what they're going to come up with. Richards to the box. Gabriel with the header. Cleared by Martinelli. Gyökeres after it. Gyökeres blocked off. Nice touch from Gyökeres. Hit forward for Martinelli. It's Gyökeres. Gyökeres trying to get away from Mitchell. This is now Merino. Oh, it is Merino doing seriously. Yeah, Arteta is so animated on the touchline. Can clearly see that he's feeling the pressure. Seems like now Burnley are hanging on against Wolves. Wolves with all the chances. Wolves will all the chances. Yep, Eze is being taken off. It for another defender. Oh, is it Waneri? Hope it's Waneri. Bring on Waneri or Dauman. Oh, it's Lewis Kelly. Oh, so Arsenal are going to 5 at the back. Wow. Arsenal are now playing a very, very compact system. They now have 5 at the back, 5 defenders. Is Wharton. Mateta. Was he fouled? No foul on Mateta. No foul, man. Play to the whistle, man. You know that. You know that, right? You always play to the whistle, That was no foul, man. Like I said, whenever these players just feel the slightest of touches, they just go down. Well, not today, man. You're not gonna get that free kick. This is Trossard. Trossard back with Skelly. Skelly into Merino. Merino. Yep. Another set piece opportunity. He just lets the ball run out of play for a corner. Because that is how Arsenal love to play nowadays. Arsenal love to play like that nowadays, man. So they seem to enjoy this gimmick, Gimmick of corner after corner after corner. Yep. A triple change coming for Palace, Palace lining up a triple change. Triple change. And you guys do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And for any new other returning subscriber, make sure you like the video. Trossard with the corner. This is Martinelli. Martinelli. Ketia. Supposed to concede another corner. Sema kukaza. Ha ha ha. Cosmas. But don't worry, like I said, he's actually your title to lose. It's actually Arsenal's title to lose. If Arsenal lose this title, I don't know when they're ever gonna win. I don't know when they're ever gonna win this title. If they do lose this, I don't know when they're gonna win this title, man. Cause lol Cosmos Kaza kabisa Trossard cleared by Richards, recycled by Zubamendi. Now Raya hoofs it forward. Intercepted by Richards. Is now picked up by Wharton. Wharton tries to find Ismail Essa. Ismail Essa gets away from this is Hughes. Hughes to the box. Cleared away. Oh my goodness. My friend, that is why you're a defender. Please stick to your day job, man. Don't be trying to shoot from there. Lacroix is trying to score from there. Seriously? What is he smoking, man? Anyway, 6 minutes of added time, 6 minutes of added time. Meanwhile, in the Madrid game, Madrid have scored, so it's Madrid, Barca. So, goal has been scored by Mbappe. Mbappe with a goal. But that was a tale in this game last season because Madrid actually took the lead, but they eventually lost. Was it 5-2 or 4-1? So, game is far from over. That game is clearly far from over. Anyway, guys, it's your first time here on the channel. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Skelly. Mateta. Chasing down Raya. Raya hoofs it forward. Gyökeres, come on, man. Sorry, that was actually Martinelli. So this is Nketiah. Raya with a wonderful starting position. Hoofs the ball clear, man. Hoofs it clear. Anyway, guys, make sure that you do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, still 1-0 to Real Madrid. That games are actually now at almost approaching stoppage time. So the Bournemouth game has actually gone into stoppage time. Let's see how many minutes have been added in that game. So 3 minutes of added time in the Bournemouth game. So the Bournemouth game, you're gonna have 3 minutes of added time. Yeah, City are clearly chasing an equalizer. Oh, offside. Goal was actually disallowed. Mamouche had actually crossed into Haaland. Haaland had scored at the far post, but the goal was actually ruled out for offside. It was offside from Mamouche. So, long throw into the box, cleared. Cleared away by Gyökeres. Yeah. So, in the Man City game, you're going to have 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes of added time. So, the Wolves game, let's see how many minutes of added time in the Wolves game. So now the games are now in stoppage time. So in the Wolves game, you're going to have 4 minutes. 4 minutes of stoppage time in the Wolves game. So we're actually getting to the very, very latter stages of all the games we are covering Premier League. So Raya hoofs it forward. By Trossard to Skelly. Skelly loses out, man. Tries to bring down Palace player, but Palace player is, man, what the heck is he doing? Anyway, guys, it's your first time here on the channel. Do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that have not yet done so, please make sure you do that. And for any returning subscriber, make sure that you like the video. So, Arsenal are trying to close this out. I think they may have done enough to get the victory here, because I don't honestly expect Palace to score. Yeah, Mosquera, what the heck are you doing? You're expecting you're given a foul for that. Not gonna happen. Straight to the arms of Raya, man. This clearly has been I wouldn't say it's been a hard fought victory for Arsenal. It's just that the game has been very lackluster. It has been a very, very slow game. Very, very slow game. This is Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Whom is he passing to? Seriously? He saw an invisible person on that side. Anyway, guys, like I said, if it's your first time here on the channel, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you support us by subscribing to the channel for more of such watch along and content. Yeah, so the Bournemouth game is over. So the Bournemouth game is now an official result. So the Bournemouth game is over. That game is over. So Bournemouth now moved into second place behind Arsenal. So Crystal Palace's last chance cleared away. As far as Eze, Arsenal are just hoofing the ball forward. Hey, Arsenal today, man. Hey, yeah, of course. The referee gesturing to the players that I need to add 1 more minute because you guys wasted a lot of time with the challenge, with the not with substitutions and such. Yep, that was actually the last chance for Crystal Palace. Because they actually gave away a free kick. I don't know why teams, when they are under pressure to attack, they more or less get the defending team out of jail by committing fouls, man. Anyway, Arsenal seem to have done enough to secure the victory here, but it's so far very, very unconvincing. Very, very unconvincing. They will need to go up a gear if they expect to do this for the remainder of the season. Because trust me, eventually this luck is going to run out. This luck is going to run out. You cannot keep this luck for longer. Eventually gets to a point where it runs out. So they had better make sure that they improve going forward. And that's it. Game's over. Game's over. Arsenal game is now officially over. Arsenal managed to pick up the 3 points. Yep. I wouldn't say that it's been a hard fought victory, because it wasn't hard fought. Hard fought victories are the ones that it was actually end to end stuff. But Arsenal have just been playing a very, very pedestrian game today. So in fact, that was the tale of the game today. That's why I said I would not be surprised if the game ended in a victory for Arsenal or a draw. Because the game was that low-key. This game was clearly low-key. That's why I said Arsenal need to do a lot if they are to improve their standards going forward. But at least it's a very, very happy weekend for them, because Liverpool dropped points. City have also now officially dropped points as well. So the City game is almost also over. So City have also dropped points. So City have lost today. Yeah, because I expected City. Honestly, I didn't expect City to get a result there, because it was a very hard game for City, because they are playing against a resurgent Aston Villa team. Oh, Burnley have actually scored, man. See, oh, sheer heartbreak, man. Ah, yeah. Heartbreak for Wolves, man. Burnley have scored a third goal. I know that's against the run of play. Honestly, I know that is against the run of play. That goal was had not been foreseen. Ah, yeah. Oh, Wolves are clearly in the mud. Wolves are clearly in the mud. They remain rooted to the bottom of the league, man. So Aston Villa have beaten City rather. Bournemouth have beaten Forest. And of course, Burnley have beaten Wolves. Game's over. That game is over. That game is over. The lads had a full week. No, Cosmas, this is not the case. They did not really have a full week. Remember that against Atletico Madrid, this is also how they played in the first half. And then, as soon as they got the first goal in the second half, they just tried to get goal after goal after goal. So, that's why I said, you can't really be scamming such victories and hoping that it will be sustainable. At some point, you just get these things, your luck will begin to turn. That's why I gave reference to Liverpool. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen for Aston, but I'm saying they need to pick up their performances because today's performance was clearly shambolic. It was really, really poor from them, man. It was really, really poor. So, the only way they're going to win the league is because they might seem to have had a cushion right now, but some of these cushions do disappear in an instant. Because right now, the league is still a little bit in its early stages, but does not mean that they cannot run away with the league. And that's why I was saying they had better show us why they need to win this league by now ensuring that they pump teams one after another. Just go on the attack, man. Go all gang ho, man. Because the way they are playing right currently, yeah. Their luck might eventually run out. I'm not saying that they have been lucky. It's just that been set piece goals one after another. In the Atletico Madrid game, they managed to score off a set piece in the second half, and from there the floodgates opened. But today, yeah, they actually got another set piece goal, but they were unable to build up on that. That's why I said this. If you look at them in hindsight, these are actually jammy victories for Arsenal. So that's why I'm saying they had better get their act together ASAP. They had better get their act together and fast because this cannot go on. This cannot go on. Anyway, let's have a glance at the Barca Madrid game. Oh, wow. It's 2-1. Score is actually 2-1. 2-1 between Barca and Real Madrid. It's 2-1, man. What a game. Yep. Hey, what a game, man. This is now what we call football, man. Attack after attack after attack. Because Mbappe had given Barca Madrid the lead. Then it was equalized by Lopez. And then Bellingham just scored for Madrid. So, that was such a simple goal, man. He was by himself at the far post. So, anyway, as far as our featured games for today are concerned, the Premier League, they are officially over. So, Arsenal have managed to grind out a result against Palace. Aston Villa have managed to get one over City. So, Aston Villa continue their resurgence this season because they were actually down and buried a couple of game weeks ago. But it seems that they're pulling off victory after victory after victory. So, are they currently? So Aston Villa actually in 7th place. And remember, guys, that Aston Villa were actually after game week 4, Aston Villa were in 16th position. Now they are in 7th position. Jeez, man. Oh, it's impressive. And anyway, Bournemouth have also gotten the victory over Nottingham Forest. So that means that Bournemouth now leapfrog Man City and Sunderland into 2nd place. They're actually now second to Arsenal, because Arsenal are the ones that are first on 22 points, followed by Bournemouth on 18, and then Sunderland on 17. Man City stay on 16 points, and then Manchester United moved up to 5th position with that victory against Brighton yesterday. They're also in on 16 points with with 9 games played in fifth position. Liverpool, the team that is in the mud, 15 points. In fact, Liverpool have been on 15 points since game week 5. They have not moved. They have just been going down and down and down the table. Aston Villa have now also moved into 7th place on 15 points. And then Tottenham, they have a chance of going back into the top 4 because Tottenham are on 14 points. Mbappe offside. Almost a goal for Madrid, but it was disallowed. Mbappe was offside. So Tottenham have a chance of leapfrogging Aston Villa, Liverpool, Man U, and City, and going into 4th position on 17 points. Let's hope that they're able to do their business against Everton. So anyway, that concludes our games for today, guys. Like I said, we're definitely not ending the watch along. So we're just gonna change a few things here. Because now we also need to follow this Barcelona game. Don't worry about the thumbnail, guys. Do not worry about the thumbnail. This is Vinicius. Come on, Vinicius. Control the ball, man. So, let me see. Let me just change a few things here. So, at least we are done with this. We are done with this. We are done with this. So, I think we'll just follow the Barca Madrid game. We'll just follow a second half. So, let's change a few things here. This is Madrid versus Barca. So, yeah, we're gonna do this midstream, guys. We are going to do this midstream, man. Anyway, we have 6 minutes of added time, 6 minutes of added time. So, just gonna reset this. Second half, move this. Then, of course, it's 6 minutes of added time. Of course, we are in the 47th minute. 47th minute. So, that is where we pick up the game. It's actually 2-1. So, it's 2-1. So, last goal was scored by number 5, Bellingham. Fermin Lopez is Rashford. Rashford has to find Balde. Balde back to Rashford. Can I also do the Pedri? Come on. This is Frankie de Jong. Cleared by Valverde. Vinicius on the attack against Kubrasi. Kubrasi back for Chesney. Chesney back to Kubrasi. Kubrasi now with Kunde. Yeah. So guys, please do not log off. Do not actually leave the stream, man, because we are still gonna follow the Barca game versus Real Madrid. Yeah. So do not log off and just leave the stream. So do follow the game from wherever you are. Of course, also be part of the watch along. So let me also just get a poll out there. Let me start a poll. So Mbappe cleared away. So dropped a poll in the chat, guys. So make sure that you do vote in the chat. Whom do you think is gonna win this game between Barca and Real Madrid? I think I'll just sort out the lineups at halftime. Yeah, I will just sort them out at halftime. Change this. Change this. Oh. Yeah, so guys, do make sure that you do not log off. Do not log off and leave the stream, man. Do not leave the stream. Hope you guys will enjoy this Classico, yeah? According to me, this is always the highest quality match that you'll ever see of any football game, eh? Across Europe and I think in the world, because these two teams, man, they do go at each other, blow for blow, pound for pound. So do make your rather do vote in the chat. Let me know rather whom you think is going to carry the day in this game. So the 6 minutes of stoppage time in the first half almost up. Pass on the attack. This is the Balde into De Jong. De Jong into Garcia. Garcia. This is Kunde. Yeah, Madrid are just happy to sit back, because they have already gotten the lead, This is De Jong. Come on, De Jong. De Jong, come on. Tackled by Bellingham. Nice touch by Chouameni. This is Kamavinga. Kamavinga on the attack. This is Chouameni. Chouameni. Vinicius. Madrid on the attack. Madrid. Vinicius. 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 Blocked. Hey, wonderful play from Vinicius, man. That's why I tell you guys, this is the highest quality match that you'll ever see of as far as club football is concerned, because this is clearly a game for the ages, man. It's clearly a game for the ages. It's actually halftime now. Halftime. The referee has actually blown for halftime. So game still carries on, man. Game still rather not carries on. Actually, the game is halftime. And of course, Madrid. Madrid doing what we call smash and grab. Just sit back, wait for Barca to come onto them, and then they just strike, man, going forward. So let me see whether I can get the lineups. Whether I can get the lineups. Let me just set it up right now. So actually not displayed this. So show you who has actually scored. It has been scored by Mbappe. Mbappe is the one who has scored. Mbappe and Bellingham. So it's actually La Liga. So just bear with me, guys. I'm gonna get to things here. Let me just sort out the lineup so that I can also update you guys on the team that is actually playing. Hmm. Actually, I should start with excuse me. Valverde. Lineups are Valverde, Militao, Hausen, Carreras. Hmm. Yeah. So don't worry, guys. The game is now at halftime. Just trying to sort out the lineup. So just currently bear with me, man, as I try and sort this out. So that at least you guys can be updated on what is currently happening. For every other kind of and of course number 18 on the other end. This is Carreras. I don't want to butcher anyone's name, man. Excuse me. Then this is number 15, Adagula. Then you have 14, Chouameni. Then you have number 6, Kamavinga. At least Kamavinga plays in this game, eh? Kamavinga. And then, of course, on the far side, you're going to have Vinny Jr. Then, of course, up front, we're going to have number 5, Bellingham. Yeah, so Bellingham is just playing as a secondary striker. Then, of course, number 10, Kylian Mbappe. So that's the Madrid team. Let's now sort the Barca team. The Barca team have 25, Wojciech Szczesny. And then you have number 23, Kunde as right back. The ever-present Kunde. And then, of course, Ubrasi. It's actually Kubasi. It's Kubasi. Kubasi. And then, of course, Eric Garcia, the guy who was signed from City. And then Keita Balde as left back. And then in midfield, of course, we have De Jong. And then, of course, we have number 8, Pedri. And then number 16, Fermin Lopez, the goal scorer for Barca. And then you have number 10, Lamine Yamal. Yeah. Yeah, Shelmith actually likes this guy. He likes Lamine Yamal. Write it properly, man. Lamine, yes, thank you. Don't butcher anybody's name, man. Then, of course, Rashford. Yeah. It's currently holding down the fort for Barca. He's actually holding that position for Rafinha, because Rafinha is the one who's clearly missed in this game. If Rafinha was available in this game, my friend, it would have been a different ball game, man. So, Madrid. So, let me just sort out this. Give me a second. We are almost done, guys. We are almost done. We are doing this midstream, man. We are always doing this thing midstream. Madrid, of course, in the traditional black and white. And, of course, Barcelona, their traditional blue and red. So, it's actually Barcelona. Yep. Barcelona more or less favor the blue color. Deep blue color. So at least set up the lineups. Let's see how it looks like. Voila. There we go. There we go, guys. There we go. So competition is La Liga. Yeah, guys. So hope you guys have dropped your predictions in the chat. You've actually voted in the poll, huh? Just getting us to know, rather just letting me know whom you think is gonna carry the day. And I'd actually mentioned both bench. Let me see if I'd actually mentioned both benches. I think I had. Yeah, because I had mentioned that Barca are actually having people on the bench that haven't seen play in a very, very long time. Very long time. Just change something here, guys. Give me a second. Let me use that one. That one looks good. Like the blue color. Anyway, I was hoping that maybe they're gonna show us some stats for this first half, but I don't know. Maybe we are gonna. I was hoping that at least we'd get to see the halftime stats. I wanted to see the Fermin Lopez goal, man. I wanted to see the Fermin Lopez goal, man, but let me see whether I can get another stream. It's actually showing the game. So, guys, keep voting in the chat. Do let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day. Yeah, and of course, if it's your first time here on the channel, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you want to, you can also maybe tell us where it is you're tuning in from, whether you're a Barca fan or a Real fan. Whether you actually want Madrid to carry the day or prefer Barca. I know many people that fell in love with Barca were Lionel Messi fans. So ever since Messi left Barcelona, it's been kind of hard for them to find the love for Barcelona once again. But maybe who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they are going to rekindle that love, man. They are going to rekindle the love. So anyway, guys, make sure that you do drop your predictions in the chat. And also let us know where it is you're tuning in from. And as always, if it's your first time here on the channel, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So I can see at least you guys are voting, eh? I can see some of you are saying Barca, some of you are saying Real Madrid. Yeah, keep voting, man. Keep voting. Keep voting in the chat, man. So that we can know where your hearts truly lie, man. So yeah, at least we see some highlights, huh? Yeah, the Bellingham goal, one of the easiest goals that he'll ever score, man. One of the easiest goals that he'll ever score in his life, man. Very, very easy goal to score. Very, very easy to score that, man. It's just by himself. Keeper was nowhere near, man. Keeper was nowhere near him, man. So I can see that 60% of you have predicted Real Madrid to win, while 40% are saying Barcelona. Anyway, I'm going to leave it open, guys. I'm going to leave it open for you guys. I am going to leave it open so that anybody else who tunes in can at least let us know what they think. Look at that pitch, man. Look at that stadium, man. Whoa, Santiago Bernabeu, man. If there's ever a world class stadium, it's that one, man. Look at the aesthetics. Look at the roof. Look at the what's it called? The cameras they have, especially at the very, very top of the stadium that now run throughout the entire length, rather across the entire perimeter of the stadium. Hey, man. Talk about technology, man. I hope the Talanta Sports Complex that is being built in Kenya will look close to this one, eh? Because this is actually a stadium and a half, man. This is seriously a wonderful stadium. Look at that. And clearly this Banabu was properly revamped, man. It was properly revamped. And we like the way it looks nowadays. We like the way it looks. We like it. We like it. We like it. We like it. Anyway, guys, do drop your predictions in the chat. As you know, we are covering this game second half. So do let us know whom do you think is gonna carry the day. Yes, but it might currently be leading 2-1, but who knows? These derbies, because it's actually a derby. So we have seen comebacks in these games, man. I've seriously seen comebacks in the past. So it's not beyond any team to turn this around. It's not beyond any team to turn this game around. But I don't know how Madrid have. But guys, I wish you could actually follow a few La Liga games and the way they do a real-time analysis of the game while it's currently going on, the way they display the heat maps, the 3D imagery. There's actually a league that has highly invested in AI. It's La Liga. It is La Liga, man. They have seriously invested in AI, man. And the graphics that they do display, wow. Impeccable, man. They are top notch. Top notch. In the Madrid, players are now back onto the pitch. Well, they're just in the tunnel making their way onto the pitch. The Barca players are already back on the pitch, ready to kick us off for this second half. So at least the Madrid players are back. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be back. We have actually resumed for the second half. Is Rashford, Lopez, straight at Courtois. Straight at Courtois, man. Should have done better with that chance. He should have done a whole lot better with that chance. Honestly, should have. So, at least we are now back on for the second half. This is Kamavinga. Kamavinga into Bellingham. Adagule with Mbappe. To Vinicius. Vinicius! Attempts close, or rather near post finish, but it was blocked off by Chesney. It's out for a corner. So yeah, Madrid at least they're showing the intentions. They're showing us that there was no fluke that they actually scored, man. The box. Chouameni over the bar, over the bar. Of course, Madrid playing in their traditional white t-shirts and white shorts. Barcelona, as always, red and blue striped shirts with blue shorts. Started Madrid is Baldi, Rashford. Rashford loses out to Kamavinga. Picked up by Bellingham. Bellingham into the box. Bellingham. Yeah. Was that a handball? Yep. It's actually a corner. Yeah, they're actually appealing for a handball and Eric Garcia. Okay, did strike his arm, but the ball was actually going out. So I don't know. I'd be surprised if that is given. Yep, Valverde was doing his job. Valverde doing his job as the captain of the day today. So, but Garcia actually moved his arm towards the ball while he was on the ground. So I don't know. I don't know whether this is gonna be reviewed by VAR. Maybe if they think that they have a case, because clearly he moved his arm. His arm was actually at this level, and he actually moved it a little bit up to deflect the ball further. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Because Madrid had actually denied a penalty in the first half. To me, that was a penalty because, yeah, been told to go and review the incident. So this might actually be a penalty for Madrid. Clearly, yeah, that was handball. As you can see here, the player clearly extended his arm towards the ball. And of course, the referee will be under pressure to try and even things out. Because, but see, when you look at that, the ball was actually going out of play. I don't think Bellingham was getting to that pass. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty because you see the deflection of Garcia into Bellingham's leg, then eventually into his arm, was not unfortunate at all because Garcia actually moved his arm towards the ball. He actually moved this part of his arm, this part right here, towards the ball. So this is gonna be given. It's gonna be given. It's gonna be given. It's gonna be a penalty. Yep. Penalty. Can say that justice is actually served for Madrid because they were clearly denied a penalty in the first half. For the foul on Vini by Lamine Yamal. So hey, I'd say that's actually justified. That is actually fair. That's fair. Because the defender, Garcia, did actually move his arm towards the ball. Anyway, this is Mbappe. Mbappe with a chance to double Madrid's lead. Mbappe! Saved by Szczesny! What a save from Szczesny, man! What a save! Kylian Mbappe, man. It's poor penalty. Poor penalty from Mbappe. We definitely know Mbappe is always going to go to the right side of the keeper. We always know that is the side that Mbappe is always going to pick. But sometimes I wonder, does he ever change things up, honestly? Does he ever think of changing things up, honestly? Anyway, Madrid unable to capitalize. Mbappe unable to finish. He was unable to finish, man, and that would prove costly for him because if Barca do manage to score or to turn the tables on them, I'm sure he's gonna be kicking himself for not finishing that chance. But as you always know, Mbappe, he's always gonna take the penalties to the right hand side of the keeper. So I don't know what people are expecting there. This is Carreras. Oh, this is Famin Lopez. Ah, come on, surely. Come on, Famin Lopez. Seriously? That was a big chance. That was clearly a big chance. He had Ferran Torres and Rashford to either side of him, but he was unable to play them in. Seriously? Rashford is doing well outside the Premier League. Oh, wow. Well, he seems to be doing so. That seems like that is the case right now. Yeah. Maybe United is always the problem. United are the ones that have always been the problem. Kunde, yep, blocks that crossfield ball from Valverde, picked up by Kubasi. This is now De Jong. De Jong into Rashford, back with De Jong. This is now Rashford, Balde into Garcia. Garcia has actually been bailed out by Chesney, man. He's actually been bailed out. Seriously bailed out, man. He's Famin Lopez. He's now Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal actually had some very harsh words for Madrid. Not really harsh words, but very critical words for Madrid just recently. Last play by Madrid. This is Kunde. Ah, come on. Should have taken him on. This is Lamine Yamal. This is De Jong. There's definitely more goals in this game. There's definitely more goals in this game. Is Pedri to Rashford. Rashford. What the heck is he trying to do? He wants to score from there. He thinks that this is a Manchester derby where you can just shoot at will. My friend, take it easy, man. This is your first Clasico. This is not a Manchester derby, man. Is Kunde cutting inside? Is Pedri? Pedri into Rashford. Rashford tries to find Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres dispossessed. Picked up by Kamavinga. I think it's Kamavinga. This is De Jong. This is bailed all day into the box. Yeah, missed. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Ah, come on, Lamine Yamal. Cleared by Adagula, man. Yeah, Madrid under the coach, eh? Nice defending from Caracas, eh? Alvaro Caracas. This guy was actually a left back at United, eh? Then he was let go by United. He actually came through the United Youth Academy. And then he was sold by Madrid, other United. What? Seriously, referee? What's that? Why are you blowing the whistle for, man? Seriously, what did Bellingham do there? Honestly, what did he do? Come on, referee, come on. Sheesh. Honestly, I expected you to make a better decision there, man. Honestly. Yes, so I was saying this Alvaro Caracas, eh? It's called Alvaro Caracas Fernandez. Eh? He was actually signed by Madrid from Benfica. And at Benfica, it's Hausen, man. This guy, man. What was even bought by Madrid in the first place? He should have just stayed at Bournemouth. This guy. This guy is so pathetic. Honestly, he has just been having stinker after stinker after stinker. Look at that, man. He's going with his stats showing. He might even get a red card for that. He's Hausen fella, honestly. Yeah, he pisses me off at times, man. Honestly, he does piss me off. He does piss me off. Anyway, it's a free kick to Barcelona on the edge of the box. Gonna be taken by Rashford or who? Yeah, it's Rashford or Lamine Yamal over the free kicks. Yeah, so I was saying that this Caracas was actually bought by Madrid from Benfica. The box, unable to find Garcia. So he was actually bought by Madrid from Benfica. And that Mbappe is away. Mbappe, come on, Mbappe, Vini Jr. Oh, it was actually Militao. So, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That is why I call United Concussed, because I'm like, you get rid of people like Alvaro Carreras rather, and now you're left with people like Dogu and who's this other fella? Not Dogu. Yeah, Dogu and Dalo and Malasia. Now those are your left backs. While this Carreras would have been a very, very good player for them. Pini Jr., that ball crossed the line. Nope. The box picked up by Chesney. The ball was actually out of play. The ball was actually out of play. So this is Wojciech Chesney. Chesney kicks it long. Has to find Rashford. Headed away by Valverde. Brahim Diaz warming up for Madrid. Master Tuan also warming up. This is Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong. Aha. This is now, yeah, that's a risky pass. That's a risky pass, man. Given away by Rashford. Mbappe loses out. So Madrid on the attack. This is Kunde. Kunde into Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez into Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres. Come on, Ferran Torres. Crowded out, man. It seems like Vini Jr. is the outlet for Madrid, eh? Chesney, come on, Chesney. Should do a whole lot better. Yeah. The Barca coach, Hansi Flick, watching from the stands because he's actually suspended for this game. Lamine Yamal picks the pocket of Alvaro Carreras. This does Fermin Lopez. Lopez into Pedri. Pedri, this is now De Jong. De Jong. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal keeps it in the box. Cleared by Militao. Taken down by De Jong. Yo, this is Pedri. Pedri into Rashford. Rashford. Ferran Torres. Crowded out. Loses out. Picked up by Chouameni. Gets out of that tight spot very nicely. Was that a foul on Kamavinga? No foul. Yeah, referee said played on, huh? Play on rather. There's no foul. There's no foul. Kamavinga actually jumped over the challenge. Eh? Maybe take off somebody like Bellingham and bring on Master Tuano, or even Rodrigo. Rodrigo will actually do so well in this game, especially running in behind. We bring off Mbappe, or even Vinny Jr. Is Kunde back to De Jong. Yeah, Barca are just keeping the ball, man. This is Keita Balde into Rashford. Rashford with attempts the shimmy. Is now Pedri, Keita Balde, Ferran Torres. The only guy in the middle, eh? Where's Lewandowski? Is Lewandowski even on the bench? I don't know if he's on the bench. Eh? Lewandowski. It seems like Madrid have a very huge injury list. Eh? Hansi Flick is well tackled by Chouameni. Mbappe. Come on, Mbappe. Mbappe should make amends for your penalty miss. Eh? So Hansi Flick is suspended. The manager is actually suspended. Christensen is injured. Joan Garcia, Stegen, Dani Olmo, Gavi, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. So there's no Rafinha, there's no Lewandowski for Barca. This is Lamine Yamal. Shoot! Oh, skies it, man. Completely skies it. It's what you call rosed. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, Valverde should be okay, man. Valverde should be okay. So Gula off for Brahim Diaz. So Brahim Diaz has come on for Madrid. Brahim Diaz has come on for Madrid. Ada Gula is off. Yeah, Ada Gula seems tired. Eh? Picked up by Chouameni. This is Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. This is Bellingham. Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe into Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. Just wide. So Vinny Jr., Bellingham, shots, slides, man. Chouameni, the shot, blocked. It's picked up by Hausen, to Carreras. Come on. Getting a much better pass, man. Carreras, this is Vinny Jr., Vinny, come on, Vinny. Picked by Kubasi, cleared by Kunde, picked up by Rashford. Well worked, to the far side, So Yep, Courtois, the ball all the way back to Courtois, man. Seems like seriously, Barca. Barca, 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 Barca. The clock is still ticking, eh? Clock is still ticking, man. Clock is still ticking, man. This is Valverde on the far end. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz to the box. Bellingham. Bellingham. Goal! Offside, man. Yep, I suspected it, man. I suspected it. Yeah, Brahim Diaz clearly tried to time his run and stay on side, but he was clearly offside. Clearly offside, man. Clearly offside. Yep. Bellingham is actually occupying wonderful positions in that 6 yard box. Yeah, because Bellingham's best position is as a 10. He can't play as an 8, he can't play as a 6. He's more or less like his best position is like either a shadow striker or if I'm to give an example, maybe like the famous Jesse Lingard position, because Jesse Lingard also used to play as a shadow striker. So that is his best position, man. Come on, Brahim Diaz. Coordinate with Mbappe, man. Coordinate, coordinate. Whoa, man. So they back to Courtois. Yeah, because that was the previous stream. That is why you see that. Anyway, this Lamine Yamal. Is Kunde. Is back to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Blocked off. It took two to stop him, man. Took two guys to stop him as he was venturing forward. So, anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the stream, make sure you do like the video and subscribe to the channel. For any returning subscriber, make sure you support the channel by liking the video. 70 minutes played, man. 20 minutes to go. Seems like my Barca have been unable to get any. Oh, Kunde over the bar. Seems like Barca have been unable to build any kind of momentum in this second half. They are not working Courtois. They are just changing passes next to other in Madrid's defensive half, but they're not really penetrating and moving forward, man. And creating decent chances for either Torres or Lamine Yamal or Rashford. Actually, it seems like Madrid are the ones that are going to score a third goal. I will not be surprised if they do score. Thank you. Rodrigo coming on. So Valverde coming off. So Vini and Valverde coming off. So Carvajal is now coming on for Valverde. And then, of course, Vini Jr. is being replaced by number 11, Rodrigo. Yeah, Vini seems to be mad. It's like he didn't want to come off. He didn't want to come off. Come on, man. Sometimes you do. Play for the team, man. Come on. Play for the team, man. Yeah, he felt like maybe he would have gotten a goal in this game, eh? Yeah, because Vini is actually so mad that he's been taken off, eh? He's so mad. Yeah, because the manager, he knows best at times. Eh? He knows why he's taking you off, man. Because Not that Rodrigo is a slouch either. But you have to ask me if you whom do you prefer between the two? I'd actually say I'd prefer Rodrigo. If I give you an option between Rodrigo and Vinny Jr., I'd actually take Rodrigo. Because Rodrigo is more of a team player. He's more of the player. If you tell him to play in any position, he's gonna play. He's not gonna complain. Just gets on with it and does his thing. But for Vinny Jr., man, Vinny at times, as you can see, when he was being taken off, he's so angry and mad that he's not gonna take part anymore in this game. He's being taken off and not supposed to react like that. Surely you're not supposed to. Come on, just accept what the manager is doing and just be happy with it. Because the other player that will also come on was this Master Tuano, yeah. The other foul on Barca player or the Madrid player? Honestly, seriously. Anyway, Araujo coming on. Ferran Torres coming off, eh? So Garcia coming off, replaced by Araujo. Then of Casado. Then of course Torres also been taken off for number 17, Casado. So Casado has actually come on. Oh my goodness, Kunde, Batro, man. Stuameni, this Carvajal to the box. Almost a wonderful cross, man. Offside. Was that offside on who? Offside on who? Oh, against Mbappe. Okay. But the ball never got to him, honestly. Never got to him. But anyway, maybe the rules are very clear on that, eh? The rules are very clear on that, man. It's Carreras, back to Hausen, this is Chouameni has to find Mbappe, all the way to Chesney. That was an inspired change by Chabi Alonso. Nice. Come on, that was a fair tackle by Kamavinga, honestly. On on Casado. Seemed like that was a fair tackle on him, man. Okay, no, okay. A bad foul. It's actually Casado who had passed back to the. Seems like the tackle was the one that the ball back to the keeper. So what Madrid actually bring on as Kunde, Lamal unable to get to the ball. Whom can Madrid bring on, huh? Who's on the bench for them as a midfielder? Oh, they have Ceballos. At least they have Ceballos. Uh, Gonzalo Garcia, another midfielder, another attacker. They only have one midfielder on the bench, eh? That's Ceballos. Because all the midfielders are played in this game. That's Camavinga, Chouameni, and Valverde. I think they honestly need more midfielders, eh? They need more midfielders. Pedri, the no Samran, Pedri. The far side towards Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal crosses it into the box. Cleared by Carvajal. Is Pedri. Is Casado. That means that now Rashford goes to play as a centre forward. This is De Jong. Young forced wide. Lamine Yamal is throwing off Hausen. This Hausen fella, man, honestly. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He left to Liverpool to go and warm the bench at Real, man. Maybe he's gonna be back in a few seasons. I don't see him staying at Madrid for long because clearly Xabi Alonso does not fancy him. In fact, how many games has he even started this season? Let me check. How many games has he actually played this season? So actually, he played the preseason games, and then Ventus, the FIFA Club World Cup, then Dortmund, Sasuna, Casado. Nice touch. Prime Diaz. Then, fact, was his last appearance against who? Let me see. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 27 years of age. He's gonna be back, man. I expect him to be. Doesn't work out at Madrid, trust me. He's gonna be leaving next season or the season after that. Because I don't honestly see him as a long-term replacement for Carvajal. Because Carvajal is a super world-class defender, man. Guy who has actually won 6 Champions Leagues, man. 6 of them. This is Chouameni. Chouameni, what a pass into Mbappe. Mbappe, 2 versus 2. Mbappe. Come on, Mbappe. Chouameni blocked by Balde, out for a goal kick. Sorry, corner. Yeah, so I think Trent, Mbappe had actually scored that one because he had given the keeper the eyes, man. The keeper was actually wrong-footed. From that replay, it seemed that that ball was heading in, or that going in. The back of the net. This is Rodrigo with the corner for Madrid. Rodrigo into the box. Cleared by Araujo. This is now Hausen. So this is Carreras. Carreras is going to recycle it. Back to Courtois. Courtois goes long into Rodrigo, and wonderful pass from Courtois, man. This is Mbappe. Mbappe, is he offside? He'll be offside, yeah? He's not offside. Oh, wow. Mbappe. This is Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Come on, referees. Surely. Why do you wait that long before blowing the whistle? If the guy was clearly offside, then just call it, man. Yeah, Mbappe was clearly offside, eh? But I don't know why these officials wait for such a long time before actually blowing the whistle. What are they honestly waiting for? I expected more goals in this second half, but apparently it's been but anyway, it's been not short of goal scoring opportunities, eh? Bellingham, nice touch from Bellingham. Rashford, that should be offside. Rashford was actually offside. Yep, he was offside. I saw it from here, from Kenya, man. He was offside. He was offside, man. He was in an offside position. Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. If he'd have scored that, I'm sure VAR would have looked at it because he might actually have been played on by House's right leg. Who's this? Who this? Ronnie, who this? Who this? Who this? Who this? Lamine Yamal about to be replaced, man. That is what they say. That is what they say. So Ronnie is about to come on for Lamine Yamal. He's Balde. This is Fermin Lopez into Pedri. Pedri, Kubasi into Araujo. Araujo, the shot. My goodness. Shooting from there. It seems like they might have been concussed, man. It's like maybe they have let this game go now. See the way Xabi Alonso ignored Vini, eh? He want to get involved in his antics, man. Who's the manager? You have made the decision to take you off, man. So respect the decision and stay out. But that is not enthusiasm. That is just being problematic, eh? If you want to play on, that's okay. But at the same time, the manager does take you off, then accept it and move on, man. Acceptance is key. So Ronnie has actually come on for Lamine Yamal. Has he actually replaced Lamar? No, he has not replaced Lamine Yamal. He's actually replaced Kubasi. So he's actually replaced Kubasi. Kubasi is the one who has been taken off. So Lamine Yamal is still playing. Lamine Yamal is still playing. As you can see, he's still on the pitch. Lamine Yamal, well, wonderful tackle, man. He's Balde. He's now young. Lamine Yamal. So it's actually Kubasi was taken off for Ronnie. That second name is super difficult. I can't pronounce it, man. I'd rather not butcher it. I'd rather not butcher that second name, man. You see, it's actually Badaj. Ronnie Badaj. Ronnie Badaj. It's actually Ronnie Badaj. Hansi Flick. Barcelona manager. He's actually watching from the stands, man, because he was actually sent off. He was sent off. This is Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong. It seems like game has become really, really difficult for Barca. Kamavinga seems to be suffering from cramp. Kamavinga. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that are returning subscribers, do make sure that you like the video. Kamavinga is back on his feet. Show us the pitch, man. You don't need to see these models, man. You do not come here to watch models, man. It's not a modeling show. This is a watch along. Mavinga, is he okay? Yeah, think he's okay to carry on, huh? Kamavinga. But he's actually improved this season, huh? He's a shadow of the player that was not a shadow of the player, but definitely improved his game from the player that he was last season for Madrid under Ancelotti. Clearly gotten better. At least I can say that also Xabi Alonso more or less steadied the ship for Real Madrid. Rashford able to Wakil unable to pay off for him, huh? Pedri, now Casado by Bellingham. Is now Mbappe. Mbappe is away. Mbappe. Mbappe wide. Kylian Mbappe. Ah, Mr. Ryan, hi, how are you? I was wondering when you join the stream, man. Where have you been all game, man? Where had you been? Game is almost over, man. This is Pedri. Back to De Jong. Jamal De Jong. Is Balde. Back to Pedri. Pedri. Kunde. Unable to bring the ball down, huh? Unable to bring the ball down, huh? Wonderful pass from Yamal, man. What a wonderful pass. Just got away from him, man. Yeah, it's a difficult chance to score from, because with that you either suffer from two things: either the ball gets away from you, or you take it down properly and just bury it into the net. So I was watching the game. Oh, okay. Good, good. This is if you've managed to watch the entire game. That's good. That's good. So Ceballos coming on for Bellingham. So Ceballos is coming on for Bellingham. So Mbappe is also coming off. Mbappe is coming off. Just taking his time. Just taking his time to walk off the pitch. Being replaced by Gonzalo. So Gonzalo is coming on for Mbappe. Oh, wow. Commentator just said it, huh? We definitely expected more goals in this game, but unfortunately, we're unable to get those goals, man. Gonna have 9 minutes of added time. 9 minutes of added time. Brahim Diaz coming forward to the far end. No one in particular. Yeah, Mbappe and Bellingham look knackered, as Rudiger and Alaba watch on, I'm sure they'd have loved to be on the pitch, but definitely not Rudiger. Honestly, that guy should be sold ASAP, man. That guy, just get rid of Rudiger, man. There are way better centre backs that Madrid can put out there, because this guy, Rudiger, he always looks like somebody who's always playing on the knife edge. He's not really that good, but at the same time, he struggles a lot. He's very petulant, angry, animated. So, in fact, I call him the modern day, or I call him the what? The Draymond Green of football, because he more or less has a similar personality maybe to Draymond Green. Draymond Green is is not a center. He's actually a forward for Golden State Warriors in the NBA. And if you know his reputation, maybe if you've heard of him, yeah, you can just go and check out his videos on YouTube of his petulance, of his very rambunctious behavior. So, and I don't like such players, man, because You honestly don't know what you're gonna get. But have a decent game one time, then in the next, just picking up red cards after another. Then you just put your team under pressure. In your Dion coming forward, this is Balde, back to Dion, Dion coming forward, back with Kunde into Pedri to the box, the safe arms of Courtois. Up and over for Brahim, all the way to Chesney. Honestly, nobody expected that the second half will be like this. Eh? We're all expecting more goals in this game, but somehow managed to play over 45 minutes in the second half with no goals for either team. In fact, if it wasn't for the Mbappe chance, Mbappe miss, maybe it would have been a different story. But somehow, Clasico has not produced any goals in the second half. In the past, they have actually scored many goals in the second half because it's actually one of the highest scoring games. Also, because they do go pound for pound, flesh for flesh, man. But I can honestly say that Madrid have improved. Brahim Diaz, Brahim Diaz trying to take on two players, waits for support. Is now Rodrigo. Come on, bury it. Rodrigo! Ah! They should have buried that, honestly. Rodrigo should have buried that. Ah, come on. Then get it away from your body and just place it into the far right hand corner of the keeper's goal. Pedri, what's Pedri doing, honestly? Pedri! Frustration, man. Anyway, at this time, uh, they either agree to share the points. Oh, Pedri! Ah, that was actually Casado. Blocked by Chouameni. Yeah, that is why he's playing, man. That is why whenever Chouameni is unavailable, Madrid do struggle, yeah? Yeah, so there's no penalty there, because they are most clearly by his side, eh? Clearly by his side. Lamine Yamal, this Casado, Casado into the box, cleared by Chouameni. Picked up by Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal gives it away to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, is he fouled? Don't think he was fouled. Honestly, don't think he was fouled. Eh? Yep, at least referee has actually got the game moving on again. Araujo, 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 Araujo. Out of play. Hey, my God. That is why you're a defender, man. Just stick to your day job, man, as a defender. You can't clearly take man on, eh? You can't clearly take on your man on the wing. Rather as you're cutting in. Yeah. So this is Chesney. No, not Chesney. Yeah, Courtois. So Balde has been taken off for Martin, eh? Gerald Martin. Gerald Martin. Martin. Gerald Martin gives the ball away. Zara foul. Foul on this Kamavinga. Yep. Foul on Kamavinga. Yeah. Madrid just closing this out now, huh? Yeah, tackled by Pedri, eh? Just running the clock down, man. At least Vinny Jr. has now calmed down, so at least now he can enjoy the match like the rest of his teammates. So it seems like Madrid may have done enough to close this out. They may have done enough to close this out. So, fuck, the ball is even branded El Clasico. Rodrigo! Saved by Chesney. Oh, yeah, yeah. What a wonderful free kick from Rodrigo. It's just punched away by Chesney. Yeah, so 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute. Yeah, Madrid are clearly closing this out. They're just running down the clock now. They're just running down the clock at this time. The foul. Ceballos, man. Come on, take it easy, Ceballos. What really happened there, man? Fermin Lopez, what did he do? Okay, Madrid, come on. It's a time where you need your concentration to be super high, man. 10 more seconds, man. 10 more seconds. This is Pedri. Pedri coming forward. Overrun the ball, man. Yeah, Pedri is gonna be sent off. Yep. Second yellow card for Pedri. So Pedri is off. Pedri has been sent off for Barca. Yep, it's clear desperation as far as Barca are concerned. Pedri overran the ball and then he flew a challenge into, rather, he flew into Chouameni. Then on the touchline, I think something has actually stirred up some players, man. There's actually a tiff going on, man. Like I said, there's always drama in this game, man. Game is always being played like a cup final, man. It always seems like a cup final. Yeah, Pedri overran the ball. Then he fouled Chouameni. The referee had no option but to send him off. Yep. Of course, Vinny Jr. was involved as well. This guy is never shy of a fight. Sometimes he seems like he just loves fighting and such. Gonna be a red card for someone, or it's actually a yellow card. Who was actually given a yellow card? Who? You don't even know who was yellow carded, Don't honestly know. It was actually Lunin, the keeper for Madrid. Did he actually start that scuffle or what? Was he the one who started that scuffle? Anyway, game is almost over, guys. Game is almost over. Yep. And there it is. Game is over. Game over. Barcelona in the mud, man. Barcelona in the mud. Ah, yeah, yeah. They were unable to find an equalizer. In fact, like I said, Real Madrid looked like the ones who are going to score a third goal. And of course, things, of course, kick off again. More hostilities there, more scuffles. Oh, can you actually call them skirmishes or what? They're actually scuffles, man. I don't know why. Every time the Clasico ends, man, there's always a scuffle. There's always somebody who's fighting with someone, man. Rafinha, what? Is Rafinha fighting with who? With Rudiger or what? This game never ends in peace, man. There are always chaos at the end. There's always somebody who's fighting with someone. Either somebody on the bench or somebody who was actually on the pitch. I don't know. It's like this game never, like this game will never be peaceful as far as these two clubs are concerned. That is how much they are fired up for this game. That is how much they are fired up for this game, man. But anyway, Real Madrid Have they actually ended Barcelona's unbeaten start? I think Barca were unbeaten, eh? No, actually, no. Barca were not unbeaten, eh? Barca were not unbeaten. So with that victory, Madrid have now moved 5 points clear of Barcelona. Because coming into this game, Madrid were 2 points ahead of Barcelona. But it seems like Barca have been unable to turn the tide, man. Because last season in this game, I remember Barcelona actually blew Real Madrid away. In fact, they actually won this game 5-2. Remember, they won it 5-2 with goals from Rafinha, Lewandowski, and I think Lamine Yamal. But today it's like they've been unable to get one over Madrid. In fact, Madrid have played a very disciplined game today. They just ensure that we are not in any way gonna try and go toe to toe with these guys because they are definitely way stronger than us. So we're just going to ensure that we play our game. Just going to ensure we play our game and we try as much as possible to cancel them out, which is what they have done. That is what they have done. That is how Madrid have managed to win this game. They were just playing counter-attacking football. They knew that you can't go toe-to-toe with this Barca team. You cannot outpass this Barca team. The same way you cannot outpass that PSG team. So whenever you play against some of these teams like PSG and Barca, you know you're not going to dominate the ball. So what you do is just make sure that you are very good on the break and have very, very pacey forwards who can actually run in behind. Anyway, guys, just about to sign off. Thank you so much for being part of this very, very long and interesting watch along. We started at is it 5 p.m. 1700 hours Kenyan time, and 3 hours later we are still at it. So we had so many games to cover. We started out with the Premier League games. Arsenal, Palace. Arsenal managed to get the victory. Then of course Man City lost to Aston Villa 1-0. Bournemouth moved into second place by beating Forest 2-0. And Burnley won their game against Wolves, their relegation 6-pointer by 3-2, actually scoring the winner in the last minute of stoppage time in the second half. So anyway, at least we have just seen Madrid get one over Barcelona. It was actually a good game to watch. We actually expected there to be more goals. And like I've always said, this is actually one of the best games. In fact, if not the best game that you watch for as far as club football is concerned. So these two teams are normally so passionate and fired up in this game. As you could see, even in the last minutes of the game, even see in the last in the last minutes of the game, you could see there were some scuffles that were developing on the touchline. Because both teams are like, no, we cannot lose to our rivals, man. That is how football should be, man. That much passion. You're like, no, losing to my rivals is unheard of. We don't lose to our rivals, man. We play for the badge. We play for the club. But you see, for these players and these clubs, it's not only about the club. It's also about a city rivalry. Because Barcelona and Madrid are city rivals as well. So it's just the same way maybe you'll have a Manchester rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool. So, but anyway, that has been it. Davis rather. It's been a while, man. Hope you are doing well, my brother. Hope you are doing well. Now covered Tondela versus Sporting. Oh man, I'm actually spent, man. I'm actually spent. Been 3 hours of non-stop football in action. In fact, our latest score is Everton are actually losing to Tottenham. So Tottenham are actually 2 goals up against Everton. So that means that Tottenham are actually moving into the top 4. That would mean that Liverpool continue to fall further and further behind. Because according to the current form table. Actually, Tottenham are going all the way to third position. And then City, United, and Liverpool now drop one place back. But anyway, Davis, please allow me to just sign off for today because honestly, I am spent. But who knows? Maybe you're gonna cover some games later on, or not later on, but okay, maybe do tune in for the games that will be doing on Tuesday, actually on Wednesday, the Carabao games, because we're gonna have another epic watch along. Gonna be following three games at the same time. Have Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Man City, Swansea, and Arsenal versus Brighton. So we're gonna cover all those games as well. So please do tune in for that, man. Yeah, but anyway, thank you so much for the support, Davis. Make sure you like the video as well because at least for you, I know I can always count on your support. Thank you so much for the support, Davis. So guys, just about to sign off. So how did Kogalo do today? Actually, I didn't follow their match. I did not follow the Kogalo game. I don't know. Did I follow the game? No, I didn't. I was actually engrossed into these games, man. These are the games that I followed from start to finish. Did I follow the Kogalo game? Actually, I didn't. Let me see. I can check it out for you quickly on Flash Score. Because I actually have let's look for Kenya. Let me see whether I can get JK. Oh yeah, actually they won. Gor Mahia actually did win rather. Gor Mahia did win against Posta Rangers. They won 3-0. They won that game 3-0. Goals were scored by Omondi, Austin Odhiambo, and Oluoch. So Austin Odhiambo, the guy who was a 20-year-old, who was one of the star players for Kenya at Chan. Of course, Omondi. So yeah, Gor Mahia actually did win that game. Yeah, Stanley Omondi, the guy was also had a wonderful tournament for Kenya during Chan. So yeah, so the Kogalo game is finished. They actually won 3-0. So I do hope that maybe going forward, we can find ways of covering these APL games or Kenya Premier League games because unfortunately, we don't have any streams that do broadcast these games. That's why guys are normally left frustrated, wanting to find out, oh, when can we catch the games from? How are we gonna get the games? Because there aren't enough platforms in Kenya that do cover these games, unless you're in the actual stadium. Unless you're in the actual stadium, maybe that's when you can catch the games. But if you are not in the stadium, you're not gonna get the broadcasting right to that game. But maybe the thing that you need to look into was as a country we need to develop our sports sector. We honestly need to develop our sports sector. We need to develop our sports sector. I'm actually looking at the highlights of that Everton Tottenham game, and Everton are clearly denied wonderful goal, man. I don't know why. They're actually saying was a push on Vicari or what? Oh, that goal disallowed. Was a push on Vicari. Oh, come on. When are keepers Alejandros or something? Are they untouchables when it comes to football? Are they actually untouchables? Because that was actually a legit goal, man, that was denied. That was disallowed. I don't know why. Honestly, I do not know why that goal was disallowed. They say it was a foul on Vicario, but that was not a foul, man. It's a contact sport, for heaven's sake. It is a contact sport. And if the keeper is not strong enough to stay on his 2 feet, then seriously? Why should that be the fault of the striker? Oh, come on. That was no foul, man. Or maybe they are claiming offside, eh? Or was he pushed? I'm actually checking that replay. That goal should have stood, man. Honestly, that goal should have stood. That goal should have stood. The goal was actually scored by O'Brien, but it was disallowed by the referee. It was chalked off. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Anybody who has been part of this watch along all the way from the beginning at 5 p.m. till now. Thank you so much for being part of it. At least I can say this is actually the longest stream that we have done. Almost approaching 4 hours, man. 4 hours of talking, man. Jeez, man. Jeez. Maybe you should consider writing a book now. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of this watch along. If you're gonna find this video after the stream has ended, and it's your first time on the coming across this video, make sure that you smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more of such content. And of course, if you are gonna be a returning subscriber, make sure that you smash a like on the video and support the channel. So thank you so much for being part of the watch along. We are gonna sign off. Been your boy here, Vinskey Valor. Let me also go and catch my breath now because it's been a long stream. It's been a long watch along, but at least we move, and we go on, man. I'm actually watching the highlights. The second goal from actually Van der Ven has actually scored a brace. Van der Ven has actually scored a brace for Tottenham. Off to Pedro Porro corners. So Van der Ven is actually the one who has scored a brace for Tottenham. So he has actually scored 2 goals, man. 2 bullet headers into the goal, man. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of this. It's been your boy right here, Vinskey Valor. Please do tune in for the games on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're going to cover the Carabao Cup games. Like I'd mentioned earlier, Arsenal, Brighton, Man City, Swansea, and of course, Liverpool, Crystal Palace. And until then, do take care, guys. Peace. Goodbye.